we're on.
You be up?
I'm good. You good?
Yeah. And, welcome people to what is effectively episode 5 of the Xenogears playthrough. Feel free to do a rundown, because you have a better grasp of this than I probably do right now.
So, last time we finally got Operation Rescue Margie underway, we entered Faye in the Big Damn Tournament, which involved us beating up the literal red-headed stepchild.
Yeah.
We were going to go the route that got us the wedding dress and do haha Faye, doing his big damn heroes moment, helping Bart in the castle in the wedding dress, but it was not meant to be, sadly.
My overzealousness to
beat the shit out of the small child.
Funko Pops. You
just can't help yourself around kids, can you? You just see a child and you just want to go in. You just need to just punch that child. You have not seen this man out in the streets. Every time we pass by a kid, I have to hold him back. He has that innate urge, that animalistic desire to punch children in the face. You have heard it here first.
No.
The best way to start a stream is with gaslighting.
Right.
But yeah, we encountered Karon Ramses, whose name is actually Carlin Ramses, which means his nickname is Carl. Way to deflate the threat factor of a villain, just name him fucking Carl. And we had our second run-in with Ellie, who helped us get out, but didn't really seem keen to get out of Dodge with us. And now we're hiding out in Nissan after bringing Margie back, and oh yeah, we got to see the cathedral and the painting of the Holy Mother Sophia, considered the founder of the Nissan sect as it is today, who looks suspiciously like Ellie and may have set something off in Faye. Not sure what that's about. Anyways, we're just going to ignore that because we also had Sigrid and Chitan. Wow, a lot happened last stream actually. Dropped this big lore dump on us about what Solaris is about. Basically, Big Sky City abducting people, the quote-unquote lambs or surface dwellers for slave labor and guinea pigs. And Bart's just had to take a moment to step out and process that, and we also took a moment, specifically a week, to process that, and now we're gonna go look for him on the Big Damn Bridge.
Yeah, which I do believe was originally...
It's literally the only bridge in the village. It's like the big moss-covered one.
Okay. And compared to last week's stream, hopefully the audio is not deathly silent. After I've listened back to that, I've had people tell me that it's okay, but like I beg to differ.
Yeah, we've readjusted some, so hopefully you get that nice crisp radio quality audio.
Yeah, and bear with me one moment. Okay.
And so, what's Bart got to think about all this? Because I imagine he has many thoughts.
Yup. Does he have any thoughts? I've hit X on him a couple times.
I mean, he only has, like, what, 2 brain cells?
One's the eye patch.
I had no idea Sig had such a past. Are you still suspicious of Sigrid? Well, I mean, it was just so sudden. I kind of expected to hear something different, like that we were childhood rivals or something. But that's nothing compared to the story he just told us, isn't it? So, hearing his story has you confused because it was not so simple.
Okay, so yeah, it's kind of hitting me here that, like, this dude, Sigrid has been around Bart for a very, very long time.
Yes. Like, he was, like, again, Bart has been basically exiled from his kingdom for, I think, around 12 years now. And some not insignificant chunk of that time, he had Sigrid and Mason around helping him build up the Sand Pirates to what it is now. Like, Sigrid is his first mate. He is the person Bart trusts most, aside from maybe Mason, in the whole operation.
Gotcha.
So hearing that he used to work for the guys who are responsible for his family being killed and his kingdom being sacked has him taking a moment.
Yeah.
Furthermore, behind Gebler was a country that you had never even heard of. Hey, picking on me for? No, I am not picking on you or blaming anything on you. What I am saying is this. If you think about how he feels, then you should see why he could not talk about this with you until now. Looking at the activities of Solaris towards other countries up until now, it has never gone beyond simply maintaining their own empire or self-preservation. And as you have seen, their military power is immense, so Sigrid was probably thinking ahead. First, he was probably concentrating on taking care of the problems here on the continent of Ignis. Once things were settled here, it would give him a stronger foundation to deal with Solaris later. Which is a much better plan than rushing straight into a war he knew he could not win. Quite logical, really. Sounds like you understand one another pretty well. Well, it is not like we are newly acquainted, is it? And we had talked about a lot of things up until we decided to escape from Solaris. Speaking of that, why did you leave? That Ramses guy was supposed to be a star of hope or something, wasn't he? Yes, I certainly thought so at first.
Yeah, it's all kind of starting to come back to me here.
But then I realized his way of thinking was really not that much of a change from the previous system. Basically, the only difference was whether they stressed people's rank and class or their skill. The words had changed, but it was still no different from what Solaris itself had been doing until then. He had no intentions of bringing everyone a better way of life. In other words, he's an elitist. I don't think I like him very much either. So, Shaitan, do you think I can beat Gebler?
Homeboy's already punching for the tops.
Why? Are you planning on fighting them? As long as they're working with Shakan, there's no way around it. The way things are going, I'm sure we'll have to fight them sooner or later. I suppose so, but even if we were to defeat the Gebler forces here, there is still Solaris to deal with. If we are not careful, it is possible we may get involved in a longer war than that with Shakan. Do you not agree that continuing the way we have been going is rather hard on everyone? I think it is time we try to get help from a greater number of people. So, defeating Shakan's not going to get rid of the likes of Gebler. I know what you're trying to say. To vanquish Gebler, first gain thy throne, right? You could put it that way.
You have selected regicide. Congratulations, you're killing a king.
What do you mean you could put it that way? But then again, maybe it is time I did something about that.
And at this point, I have no clue where to go.
Well, you could always try checking back.
Oh yeah, back at the big...
No, back at the house.
Oh. Which I believe was...
Right there. You just passed it.
That. Yes.
Empty.
Everyone done pieced out?
Do you want me to just tell you where to go?
Give me a second. I got a feeling I know where I might need to go.
No.
Oh.
It's still within the town.
Well then.
You want to basically go to the... Actually, no, you wouldn't remember because it was a week ago.
Yeah. My memory's not that great.
Basically, the last building in this town you have not entered yet.
I do believe... There's... Oh, well, okay, fine.
You're leaving town again. Oh my fucking god.
Gonna give you conniptions.
So we were just talking earlier about certain streamers having no sense of direction?
Yeah.
Yeah? How about that?
There's this giant wall.
Nope.
Haven't been in here, though.
This isn't the right one, though. Though you are correct, I don't think we were in this one last stream. That's also outside. It's upstairs. That's where we just started the game. That's the tool shop where we saved.
Yeah.
We've been in there. We just came out of here.
Is that not all the doors? You see upstairs, but like, here we are.
You're back down. No, you were just looking at that one.
Okay,
Go back.
So those two got marked off. That is the tool shop.
Yes.
And that... Sure.
Oh my fucking god, you passed by this 3 times! I went to the tool shop to borrow a table. God fucking damn it, Yumi. The owner said if we need anything for the young master, just ask for it. Like a map. Maybe a map would be nice.
Yes, please. Goddamn.
When I was a kid, I borrowed stuff from there and got in big trouble. Bart probably stole fucking cigarettes from that place.
Probably.
He would be that kind of kid. Like, he would just steal cigarettes and cherry bombs and just put them in a little toy boat and just watch it float down. Maybe grab, like, a cheap beer or two.
Pretty much.
What did you take? A toy boat. I think that's what it was. I was not completely wrong. I put fireworks in it and let it float on the cathedral's lake. I would like to point out for the record, I did not remember that was what he said here. And I was at least half right. I'm not sure, but I think I pretended the lake was the open sea. And I was the fleet commander. Anyway, forget about those old stories. We should get started. First, Gebler is the big problem. Yes, Ramses is heading towards achieving his goals. That he is now the commander of Gebler is proof of that.
Sorry, getting...
Yep, just taking care of some stuff here. A normal man could not progress so quickly through that country's organization.
Paste.
And now he is presently located here in Ignis. Frankly, the situation is not very favorable. We need to somehow find a weak spot and attack it with all our might.
Oh, a little bit.
First, let's just concentrate on Shakan. Once he's out of the way and Av is safe again, we can think about how to deal with Gebler. With our present strength, we should be able to hold off the Royal Guard forces. The problem is how to deal with Gebler in the meantime. They will most likely move at Shakan's request, and they're not just going to sit by and watch quietly. May I have a look there, please? In short, we want Gebler to leave for a while. At least until we are able to take back the royal capital, Bledavik. These are the Gebler units currently in Ov, correct? The Western Guards. Alright, so we got some military strategy meeting going on here. And I'm pretty sure this is literally just a zoom out of the world map topography.
Yeah, yeah. It looks
like that looks like it is literally the same environment rendered.
Just the GIF.
Yeah.
The GIF, the JPEG.
Royal Guard Defense Force, and units along the front line at the border with Kislev. There are 3 main groups. Each is made up of a mix of Gebler and Ov forces. Only 2 of these are very large. The Royal Capital's defense units and the Kislev border units. The Western Guard along Nissan's border are little more than a surveillance team.
Pretty much plotting the retaking. Or the assault at this point.
Pretty much, in order to recapture the Royal Capital, it will be necessary to draw these defense units away from Bledavik. We have some Kislev-made gears, correct? Yeah, we captured some earlier. What if we use those gears to make a raid on the Western Guards? Here at the border with Nissan. I see. We'll draw them out by making it look like Kislev is invading Ov.
The bait and switch.
Yep. But the problem is, will attacking the border guards be enough to set the center in motion? To be sure then, Nissan will just have to appear to align with Kislev. That's pretty risky. If they see it that way, then they will certainly make a move. You're saying you want to use Nissan as bait? Doc? Shakan is very sensitive to Nissan and Kislev's actions. Nissan starts moving, he will probably leave it up to Gebler, but...
In this case, both at once, he's not going to be happy.
Of course, I do not wish to do that from the beginning. But looking at the situation, we may have to be willing to go that far. So this isn't out the gate, this is a possible last-minute way to lure guards out from the 2 larger units.
Right.
First, we infiltrate into the capital. I mean, we've done it once before, no saying we can't do it again.
Right.
To take out Shakan, we'll have to meet up with our agents already in the city. We are forgetting one thing. The frontline units along Kislev's border. Huh. The main strength of Ov's fleet is the battleship Kefinzel. I think that's meant to be a translation of Casfiel, which is a the name of an Islamic angel of some kind, but
Probably.
It got mangled. So I'm just gonna call it Casfiel. It's been in service since the reign of the last king. Because of its firepower, the whole unit is nicknamed the Invincible Fleet. I recall yesterday's intelligence report said that the ship is near the border. Damn, that puts everything in jeopardy.
Unless we get our personal tactical nuke in order.
Do not feel so down. I simply wanted you to see the current distribution of force in the area. Even in the worst case that they do come, it will not be such a great problem. What do you mean? I have some additional information about Ov's border fleet. The former Ov Supreme Commander was transferred there. Well, not really transferred, more like demoted. His name is Vandercom. You remember?
Yep.
The dude with the weird face tattoo. You don't mean this Vandercom that was in Jugend? The very same. They literally just talk about him the same way as that one asshole jock from high school, because that's pretty much what he fucking was.
Right.
He is a man who will never stray from his dependence on large naval guns. You mean he's stubborn? He's all size and no real military power. An excellent target for pirates. Oh, Master! This is not going to be an act of piracy. Just kidding. Actually, the number of gears assigned to the fleet seems to have been reduced. Even with that, how gallant of him to be so self-righteous. Is he that much of a musclehead? It'll be fun taunting him. Young Master! I know. Anyway, Shaitan, do you think he can strike our gear forces? It is not a problem. Even with Vandercom, we have enough forces left to pull off the feint. However, it would not be wise to underestimate our opponents. Well, now that we know what we're up against, here's what we'll do. Apart from our main unit heading for Bledvik, we must keep the fleet at the Kislev border from returning to the capital. So you're suggesting we have another unit? A few effective soldiers to hold the enemy at bay. Small force is best. Small force? What if Faye leads a group of gears through there?
Oh, that's not gonna go well. But...
Or it's going to go a little too well.
Yeah, and it's gonna turn into, oh, well, we're just gonna take out the main ship while we're here. Fuck it. But by the looks of it, they're literally just setting up for a forces spread thin tactic.
Yeah, that's literally what's going on here. They're just going to try and distract everyone so that way a small group can... Apparently, so that what forces they have left, they can try to infiltrate Ov, and they can just take out Shakan, get Bart back on the throne, and that'll give them some extra firepower to focus on ousting Gevlar and Solaris.
It's not a bad tactic, it's just very typical JRPG.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you can't really expect all writers to be military tacticians. I'll do it. Oh, he's willing to step up. That's new. There's some progression in him. Yes,
Hello.
Let me do it. When do we leave?
We shall speak with our fists soon.
Are you sure? We've come this far. Hey, we're friends to the end now.
That's weirdly heartwarming.
Remember, at the beginning of this playthrough when he was literally suicidal, and look where he's come now. Like, again, Faye is literally just a better written version of fucking Shinji Ikari. Alright, tomorrow. I'm truly grateful. Faye, Shitan. Yeah. There's no way we can lose. No one will die in vain.
Our boy Cogs is pretty much locked out of his account right now.
Shit.
Yeah. Bear with me one moment here.
Well put, young master. You see the compass appear on the HUD for a brief moment, despite the fact that it's fading out?
Yeah.
There's a couple moments like that. Like, QA... Excuse me?
Oh no, somebody's beating everybody to the punch.
Okay? Okay?
It's Spengoli!
Hello?
I'm here.
Just ominous music sting and okay. Are you sad about saying goodbye? Or maybe you're just nervous. Shut up, stupid. Don't bug me. Well, it's almost time. Yeah.
We about to have a gung-ho gun come in here and start shaking shit up.
Is everyone ready to go? I'll be waiting here, so let me know when you're through preparing. So this is basically last call to get in some grinding, buy some supplies, do what you want before moving on with this operation. Because once you do, there's no going back.
Right.
Just a very minor point of no return.
Okay, so I think we're good, or if we're not, we're gonna be good.
We did do shopping last stream, and everyone should be up to date. There's a new wind blowing today. No music. Everyone's inside.
Okay.
Almost everyone. But yeah, we did all the preparation that we had to do last stream. So I think we're good to just jump right into it if you want.
Okay. Let's do this!
Let's do this!
Alright, well, group's on the right.
Our new comrades in Nissan will hit the Western Guard in Kislev uniforms as planned. Wow, you guys even got uniforms. Jesus.
Right.
We'll wait for the right moment and then head for the palace in the Yggdrasil. Got it. But avoid any unnecessary deaths. This especially goes for the OB troops, and also the people from Gepler. Limit the fatalities, that's new. Because you'd think he'd just be like, yeah, just go in guns a-blazing, but he's like, no, just avoid killing as many people as you can. Just incapacitate them.
Yeah, that...
Like, that's interesting. I guess I'm gonna raise some hell in my Weltall then. Faye, like, good on you, but talking about raising hell after what happened within literally the first hour of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, good that he's feeling more confident in himself, but all the same. Next time we meet, I won't be able to call you Bard or Young Master. Maybe Your Majesty? Cut it out. Bart's fine. Great Mother of Nissan. Hey, you know I hate that title.
Makes you seem older than you actually are.
Well, we're out of here. Okay, good luck.
Alright, there's like some distinct lack of alarm music, or not music, sound.
Yeah, like some actual, like, sounds that you would expect from a submersible for that. Marguerite and Bartholomew. Seeing you two brings my hopes up. Long ago, before the Fatimas of Av were called Fatima, the royal brothers and their wives oversaw many prosperous reigns or eras. I'm looking forward to the day when, as great mother of the Nissan sect, you will take your place on the throne as Bartholomew's wife.
Agnes, you're getting a little wistful there.
What? Hey, hold on. I hate talking about queens and romance. Bart and I are best friends. Marriage is the best friendship. Well, Marguerite, at the that you are maturing into a beautiful woman. I don't think Bart will be able to ignore you much longer.
So, Kagura brought up an interesting point. Aren't they cousins?
Yes. Bartholomew and Marguerite are cousins.
Okay.
For what it's worth, it's also strongly implied that they don't actually feel anything for each other romantically. They see each other more as brother and sister. And it's more like them going, okay, no, I know it's tradition, but fuck tradition.
Right.
Though there is apparently a joke colored art piece in the Perfect Works that depicts them getting married. But it is a joke art. time has finally come. I'm pumped.
Get hype!
Yeah. Time to do a regicide. Time to eat the fucking rich.
Right.
Though the warship is outdated, you're only going in as a small unit. It's gonna be a tough fight, but you could change Ops' future. I'm counting on you. Leave it up to us, young. So, interesting point, by the way. Maitreya here, apparently he's just called Mylon in the Japanese version. Which I believe is a reference to, if I remember correctly, some form of... I believe it's a reference to, like, a demon name in Dante's Inferno of some kind? I could be wrong.
Okay.
We'll drag Vanderkampf's tail around and around. The reason I bring that up is because, if I remember correctly, Scarmiglione in Final Fantasy IV was called Mylon in some version.
Fair enough.
Right, son? Don't call me son, because you sure ain't my pops. Huh?
I'm not your buddy, friend.
I'm not your friend, guy. Oh god, now I just can't help but imagine all these red shirts as sounding like South Park Canadians.
Right.
Well, young master, we promise to make something out of this battle.
Like a mix of Canadians and old-fashioned barbershop showmen.
I mean, that is kind of how they sound anyway. Hey, it's hard for me to say this since I'm the one who got you involved. But be careful, okay? You too. If anything happens to me, take care of Margie and them for me.
I would say foreshadowing, but something tells me he's kind of a permanent staple in the party here.
Don't jinx yourself. It's not like you. But I'll take care of him, don't worry.
Get a little bit of 3D CG.
Yep. In a more up-tempo version of the Yggdrasil theme, which I believe is called Leftover Dreams of the Strong in the game soundtrack.
Also, that song you sent me, I'm probably going to be using that as just next week's opener. Just for topical purposes.
Wait, what would, I couldn't hear you over the sound of
Weltall going ham.
Of Weltall about to fucking go out.
Cue the Gundam Seed theme.
No. No.
I could not keep a straight face for that. I'm sorry.
So, unless I'm mistaken, I've heard people say if you look closely during that cinematic, you can actually see, like, the end of the render distance.
Yeah.
But that's still a damn good fucking way to set up this whole operation.
I'm tempted to have up, find a way to have up Kagura's text window on stream and like a just over the Naya over there.
Aren't you going to rest a little? So, this is interesting. This is a neat little segment where we're able to walk around as Shitan before our next gameplay moment. So, while we're here and nothing much is really happening, I do want to bring up a little thing. It doesn't come up in the game itself, but the Perfect Works does give a bit more insight to Shitan's background growing up in Solaris. He grew up in, obviously in the, among the other lambs or surface dwellers, and was adopted into a rather large family. However, there was actually a germ outbreak of some kind that caused all of them except him to die. Because he had an unnaturally high intelligence from a young age, everyone thought he was either responsible due to some weird mad science shit, or he somehow was able to inoculate himself, but either way kind of saw him as a freak. So he grew up ostracized from everyone else, and that was what sort of encouraged him to fall in with Ramses. Okay. Because Ramses had that whole, I'm going to be social reform, and then he was totally not social reform.
Right.
I always felt like that was an awful pity, but despite that, I tried my best to raise him as crown prince. However, looking back, I might have put too much of the burdens of kingship on him too early in life. And it might have been too much for a child with a future like his to handle. I must be the most terrible minder ever. My dear Lord Mason, I hardly think that is right. The young one would have taken the burden off of himself had he not wanted to bear it any longer. He's a fine man now, and far capable of handling any such burdens or pressures. That's weird English, but okay.
I too have an idiot and a giant robot to look after. I understand.
It's called a dog. And I believe you are the very one to have given him the strength to do so. Oh my good Dr. Uzuki.
I really, really want to put his...
So, we can do a bit of shopping here, but we don't need to. Again,
yeah, we're already good to
our
go.
prep is already pretty good.
Yeah. Bear with me one moment here. Trying to get something nice and sorted out. Have a little buddy that's not able to make it into Twitch right now because I guess his account got locked down or something, and he's got to talk to Twitch support to get it resolved. So.
And in the meantime, we're just kind of like giving him secondhand accounts of what's going on.
I mean, he's watching the stream. He just can't,
he just can't actually access his account. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he can.
So he's basically just popping in with Discord, and we're just like, he's basically our honorary third wheel.
Pretty much. I wish I could put him a little more on screen, but the amount of
it'll have to do
work.
So the game doesn't really tell you where to go from here. So you want me to just say it?
It's probably gonna want me to go into the hangar bay.
No.
Really?
No.
Okay. What about the bridge?
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
You want to go up to the bridge, but don't actually go in there. Go up the ladder to the deck.
Oh, am I gonna be hanging out with Spengoli?
You'll see.
God damn, camera for this.
No, that's the engine room.
Oh. We do need to visit our little buddy Spengoli, though.
She. I keep forgetting that Choo Choo, or rather Spengoli as we call them, is a girl. Every time Choo Choo is on screen, I just remember how much I appreciate Ricky and Tora.
Right.
Like, even you kind of admit that Choo Choo is basically, those two are just like a massive upgrade from where...
They're proto-Nopons.
They literally are. They have a generally similar body shape, but the Nopon have that more modern anime simplification to their design.
Their design is a more...
They're literally just fuzzy coconuts on tiny legs.
Yeah. People that was in here, that was our little buddy Spengoli. No?
No. It was the, what someone in chat one stream called the Penguin Room.
The Protopons, yeah, pretty much.
Is this literally going to be the stream of you going in every door except the one I tell you to?
Is that the Penguin Room?
That's the way to where we have to go.
Okay.
Because it's the elevator, so of course it would be the door that looks different from all the other doors.
Is it this one?
This is the one, yes.
Okay. I was gonna get it right eventually.
A stop clock is right twice a day.
Yep. Alright, well, I'll get to voice this one.
It's too noisy. Is it some kind of festival?
That's literally all she has to say.
Okay. She didn't really play much of a role, does she?
No, like, literally just they added her because Square Enix wanted a mascot character, so they just threw her in.
The era of the mascots.
The soldier must be confused watching Shitan run around like he's on crack, running in and out of every door. I mean, to be fair, Shitan is just kind of enough of that asshole. He would just open the door and then go, wait,
Wait a minute.
was I going to do it again?
Open the door. Wait a minute. I don't need to be in here.
Like, he's simultaneously enough of an asshole and enough of that, like, 90s airheaded goofball genius that he would do that either way.
Does he want me to go out here? Yes, Kagure, Shitan is your dog.
When was the last time we saw a red moon again?
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Why such a glum face? Tomorrow is our first return to your castle in 12 years. Wait. Then what do you call Operation Rescue Margie? I mean, I guess that's not visiting it, that's more breaking and entering.
Yeah, but there's a little bit of B&A.
I mean, to be fair, you forget your house key, the spare one isn't under the mat like you wanted, you just fucking climb through your sewage drain, get inside, and then grab your fucking figures and then open the door and get out.
Yeah.
Everyone does that. I'm not very suited for it, am I? You'll get used to it. Listen, Sig. I guess it really doesn't matter who the king is, does it? As long as it's a symbol of hope, right? Doesn't have to be me.
But it does.
I mean, that's... in all honesty, that is exactly what this bit is going to be.
Yeah.
I was kidnapped by Solaris and brainwashed for use as a human guinea pig. By the way, fun fact that the Perfect Works mentions, Secret has piercings on his body left over from how invasive the experiments were, some of which are on his genitalia.
Okay.
Yeah. They just straight up say that in the Perfect Works.
Interesting.
Then I remembered you and Marguerite, not as the royalty of our country, but as just normal children.
From Kugger here, you also sneak past Grandma and beat her up if she spots you. Then you try to leave, and the the neighbor shows up with his girlfriend and keeps trying to kick your ass with his sword.
I don't care about rebuilding a dynasty. I want to regain this kingdom because it belongs to you. Because it's your home. Because it's my home. Yes. For that, we must take Shakan down tomorrow. Am I correct?
Well, that was another yes. Or shank.
Now let's do it. But first, I think you need to take a bath. A bath?
You stink like dirty butthole.
You think we can't sell all the musk on you? We live in a desert, for Christ's sake. Swamp ass has never been more swampy. You are facing the enemy's leader, so you must have a noble appearance. I like the idea that they're like, okay, if we're going to face a big bad boss, you need to look your best. We need to get you a shower, a little haircut, we need to get you some new clothes, we gotta make sure you look right for this coup.
Right.
What about kings not having to worry about their appearance? That is that, this is this. Aww. That someone was waiting for you. That one thought was all it took for you to regain yourself. Vandercom will know if you don't shower before your giant robot battle.
If he could smell you over his gunpowder, he will not be happy.
I just imagine at Telltale Games, Mason will remember this. You are a great man, Sigrid. So remember, he was a guinea pig for brainwashing experiments, and he got himself back like that because he was thinking about two kids who were scared and alone and needed him. Sigrid's got some balls of steel.
Right.
Neato effect.
Yeah, that was pretty seamless.
Oh, hello.
Hello. I'm gonna have to censor this.
Probably not. This game was rated T over here, but
No,
it was rated Sero D in Japan. So this was effectively Japan's version of an M rating. So we've seen this before.
Yup.
Now that looks familiar, doesn't it?
Yup. Once again, homie is just decking gears with his hands and fists.
What happens when you have to deal with people hacking in Galacticus in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom Online?
Right. What you get
This is new, however. Oh! Here we fucking go. Yeah. Yeah. Let's fucking go.
What?
He's out of control. Stop him. I don't care how. Just stop him.
Right? Oh, that's Veltol.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, one guy did just start walking off, didn't he? He just went AWOL.
Pretty
This
much.
can't be. Oh shit, he's got auras. How?
Homie just went Ultra Instinct.
Oh, hello. Oh god. Oh. So yeah, Ramses may have a bit of PTSD here. You look like you just had a nightmare. Ramses just ugly crying. It wasn't that same dream, was it? Yeah. No. It was nothing. Gotcha. Car. He's got a modesty speedo on, thank God.
Right. I had the dream again! The one with the giant red robot! Not the hamburger burglar one again!
Peeping is not very becoming, you know. The power lets me see all. It lets me see everything.
God, this motherfucker.
I could tell right away. He resembles you greatly. You used the influence of the ministry to set you up with that man. Sorry, I was just checking out those powerful tits. I don't know what you are up to, but don't you dare think about plotting against me. You stay out of this.
Homie just putting his card, like just one card out and going, you take this how you want.
Oh, I see the news has already reached you.
Not even the whole hand, just one card and just goes, you be the judge.
Like he's just sitting there at the poker table. He puts down a 2 of diamonds and he just goes, "You do with this whatever you want to do."
And everyone just goes, Yo, what do we do?
As usual, you're the first to hear about everything. But don't worry, I won't steal your prized possession. I'll cooperate. Besides, you and I go back a long way. It's like that part in Star Wars Crusaders with Dark. Yes,
Precisely.
Just with Groff as in lieu of Jotaro. Somehow finding a way to smoke and drink through that fucking mask. What's up? No, for a moment I thought I caught some unnatural sounds.
Of course you give him that voice.
We're near the capital. It's probably just some kind of ship from there. I'll be completely honest, I did not know I could do that. But it's not from the surface, it's from under the sand. Under the sand? This is the only sand cruiser in all of Ov. We haven't heard anything about a new ship, even from the spies at Ov Naval HQ. Frond, can you try again and confirm what it is? I can't catch it again. It could have been a sand whale. Wait, hold on. We need to unpack that. A sand whale. I mean, we've seen sand sharks as random encounters, but a sand whale?
We're getting Monster Hunter tier. We're about to have a Jin Moran fight, aren't we?
We getting into some, like, we getting into Proto Xenoblade shit right here, aren't we? Young Master, I'm detecting an increase in the use of F-band. That's the Royal Capital Defense Force's frequency. Okay, so radio interception. There, on the surface layer. I'm detecting sounds of anchors being weighed in and engines being activated. The Royal Capital's defense fleet must be departing. We also intercepted a transmission from the patrol at the border with Kislev. They're requesting immediate backup from the Royal Capital. Looks like we've really raised some hell at the border.
A little too much hell.
Alright, we'll start. Ready the shuttle boats. When we land, hide the ship. Young master. I have an awfully bad feeling about this. Do be very careful.
Yeah, something tells me Graf's gonna step in here and kinda...
It's alright, old Mason. I can never tell if it's pronounced Graf or Groff. I think Groff because it's meant to be German.
Right.
What? This little girl's our commanding officer? So remember these clowns from Stream 3?
Yep.
She's said to be an elite from out of Jugend. She returned single-handedly from the Kislev infiltration operation. And empty-handedly, I hear. No souvenirs for the commander, huh? Yep. What a pretty face. She's not the soldier type. No, it's the Gundam Extras Goon Squad, the ones who somehow don't get got in the first episode when Amuro Ray is trying to figure out how do robot work.
Right.
You there, is that how you address a superior officer? Remember your rank. Oh, scary. We don't care much for rank. And we don't care much for rank either. I wonder if that joke was in the Japanese version, because that feels like that should only work in English. But just because you're beautiful doesn't mean you have to be cocky. This jerk's just jealous. What? I'm much prettier. How could I be jealous?
Remember your rank. Yes, I am rank.
Hello, this is Rank. Hey, shut that perv up. He gives me the creeps. And that's how it is. So don't get in our way, Miss Lieutenant. Ellie just closes her eyes and slowly breathes in. I could just be working a desk job. I could just be filing my reports and doing my day-to-day, but this is what I have to deal with. Christ on the cross. Anyway, let's just get this thing moving. I can't tell what it can do just by looking at it. What kind of machine is this? I've never seen it before. It's a new model gear called Vierge. That's for officers' use only. It said the people with normal mental power can't operate it.
Yeah, it's kind of got that,
Barbie look to it.
No, I was more making a remark about the fact that it has the, with the lack of a better term...
New type. New type.
No, I'm not going that direction. Has a bit of a face theme going on, if you know what I mean.
Actually, believe it or not, if I remember correctly, Silver Nemesis is actually partially based on this.
Yeah. Well, again, I'm noticing some themes and designs for these mechs. Like, the big ones that are, you know, shit you want to watch out for.
Yeah.
Have a very distinct design trend.
Yeah, they have a very distinct body shape. Like,
yeah.
And even then, it's very different compared to something like Bart's Brigadier, which looks, I guess, bulkier and more clumsy compared to something like this or the Weltall.
Yeah, like, the Brigadier looks like just a modified Kislev unit.
Yeah, this looks like fun. Let's see what she can do. Actually, shit, another fun thing that just hit me that I was going to say, if you look closely, some elements of the design actually kind of look like, I forget I think it was called the Victory Gundam? It was like Allenby's and G Gundam. The one that looks like it has like blonde hair.
Yeah.
It has like some elements of that silhouette. Head for the mountain peak. There's no time. Deploy. So there is actually something we want to look for on the outside here. Because there is a treasure chest that we can miss. Also, we got enemies.
Okay. Also, yeah, that's... Now that you mention it...
Wait, now that who mentioned what?
Kagura mentioning that the
red shirts use literally red gears.
Yeah.
And they don't even go 3 times as fast. What are they even doing with themselves?
Right. Alright, this fucker needs to get stepped on.
So these are literally just enemies we fought before in the stalactite cave.
Okay, so they're recycling the models in a good way.
More or less. There are a couple new enemies here.
It's on the ground floor, right? Oh no, there it is.
Yeah, you see it. Because remember, treasure chests when you're in gear segments are different.
I accidentally hit square there.
Yeah, because triangle is jump. There it is. Old game encounter rates. Just do triangle attacks, because I think I remember these things are glass cannons. Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah, that's...
Don't even bother wasting the fuel.
Oops.
Alright, what's a good color for a secretive gang of desert bandits who live in the desert and seek to reclaim our desert kingdom? Bright fucking red!
Okay, so in the defense of design...
Received extra... Nope, that's not the one I'm thinking of.
In the defense of design, red in a desert would be kind of hard to see.
Especially, at least in daytime.
Yeah.
At night, it's a different story.
Oh, look!
Hello!
An old friend.
Oh! Motherfucker coming back. It's Kuze round 2.
The mayfly from, what was it, episode 2?
Yeah.
Just coming in. I come here for round 2, motherfucker!
Just comes down the drainage pipe and hits Baltall with a giant metal pipe. Falls off a motorcycle, and then you hear the boss music start up as they both headbutt together.
Right. Please tell me that was it. Okay. Yeah. Look at them stat points.
Yeah. Steals a motorcycle from a dude and then falls off it.
I thought I'd do what you would do.
Hold on, jump. Yeah, there's the one I was thinking
it.
of, I think.
I'm gonna see if I can get a running start.
Running start.
Start.
Ooh.
I caught that glitch. You saw it.
Yeah, because of the way the collision works. Oh, this is a new enemy.
Oh.
I believe this is called an Edelweiss.
We're gonna medium out. See what the...
Yep. Cartoon sound effect. I mean, fair enough.
Like smacking... Okay, what was the death blow? So it was...
It's, usually... You have level 2, so you can do a triangle or a square, and then follow up with another triangle or square.
Okay, so...
822!
Yeah, no, he got wrecked.
And he drops a fang. Right, so jump up there.
Then get in an encounter.
This is one thing I don't miss about old games, I'll be real.
I don't miss it either.
Oh, there's a priority target. Hello.
Pretty much.
Sir, you need to stop. Mayflies are gonna randomly start replacing party member gears. Just wait. You'll enter a battle and suddenly Bart's gear is replaced with a Mayfly. Then she taunts, then phase, and the game pretends nothing is wrong.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Mayfly
in such a
gears.
Stupid way. Xeno Mayflies.
No, Xeno Mayfly. Devil Mayfly.
Devil Mayfly.
Magnetic coating.
So that was it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I just imagine us picking that up and Amuro Ray pops a corner going, hey, what the fuck? So that's equipment. We want to replace our normal extra armor with that because what that
we got
is
an extra R2, but
is plus 25 response.
and we're gonna put that there.
So response is literally both agility and accuracy. God, why was it taking so long on that?
Okay.
Ult Circuit is a percentile increase of defense as well as a slight boost to
So
response.
that's never gonna go away, probably.
I imagine there will be better because the game has a few gimmicks to its gear battles where it really wants you to equip certain niche accessories to reduce damage from attacks that will probably never come up again, but will make the fight so much easier.
Like the beam reduction.
Yeah.
These guys, I would assume they technically count as that. Not that they do anything to begin with. I just realized I'm low on fuel.
Yeah, I guess we didn't get topped off after. No big deal. You'll see why in a bit. So, we just need to find our way out of here.
I do believe it was...
I think we were too busy talking and didn't realize where we need to go. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Thankfully, this area is still relatively linear otherwise, so don't worry about it too much. I mean, at least we're getting extra experience, and the more we get before the upcoming on-character dungeon that comes after this, the better.
Okay, so I think
it's up here.
Yeah, because this looks...
This looks very much like telegraphing. Or not. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, boy. Just grin and bear it, man. We're getting free experience. We're getting any potential off-camera grinding out of the way here and now. Think of it that way.
Yeah,
like,
but
they're doing us a service. They're showing up to save us time by taking up our time here and now, yeah.
Okay, I don't think this is the right way.
I guess go back to, like, the east.
Okay.
At least we're fighting one of these guys again, because these are relatively new. Let's try getting in the habit of doing more gear death blows again.
I'm gonna charge.
Yeah, fair enough.
I gotta make that fuel last. Hey, you guys know that super important mission we were on? Yeah, I got lost.
Buddy system. This is why you always have to do the buddy system.
Right.
Like, Faye is literally the kid who would get lost in the supermarket when his mom went to go get a pound of chicken at the butcher's.
Pretty much.
And he'd just be sitting over by the fucking produce section, huddled up under the oranges, crying because he doesn't know what to do.
Citron's lied to me!
What are you talking about? Faye would do that now.
Yeah.
Except instead of his mom, it's Chitan.
Chitan's over there just like, where the fuck did he go?
No, he'd see Faye, and then he'd immediately go back to like putting in his order, and he'd just wait until Faye is reaching that point where he's like lightly sobbing to the point it sounds like he's trying to breathe, and then he'd just be like, it's okay, I'm right here. Yes, I know, we're going.
I think I have enough fuel.
Yeah, I think you got plenty.
I got pretty close to topped back off. So, bump bump.
I wonder what the heck that sound effect actually is. Another level. Alright. I think over there to the left. If you can turn the camera.
There's only 2, like, that's as far as I can go for that.
Oh yeah, the camera movement is kind of restricted here.
Yeah, it has it marked out.
Hey, you know you aren't allowed to punch the produce here. I can't keep covering for you.
Pretty much.
I'm never gonna get over that. Just that classic, just bonk.
Just the slapping of a fucking frying pan. Boom.
Instead of being like an H Mart, it would be a P Mart run by Groff. 3 guesses what the P stands for.
Shoot. Though I will only make adolescent jokes. God, these encounters.
I think we want to go left from here. Because I saw like an overhang we could jump to. God, now because of the fucking Mart analogy, I'm just imagining Faye, no, maybe not Faye, but Dan walks in there one day while after Ramses orders a sandwich and he picks up the wrong bag.
So where'd you see the ledge you were talking about?
Go to left. Or north by the compass.
Yeah, we literally just came from that.
No, but keep going there.
Right.
No, not up that way. The other one. Yeah.
I know, I'm trying to jump and it's like not behaving correctly.
Well, you sort of trick-shotted it that earlier. Alright, let's do a death blow triangle square. Let's see what that one was again. Just a good old shoryuken.
And he just got up specifically to die.
Yeah, that happens in this game.
Alright, so
Alright,
you
now
want
up
me to
there.
go literally where we just came from.
Now over further to the left. Alright, I think we can get up there. If you want Faye to use the buddy system, you have to describe it like some sort of giant robot MacGuffin, like it's the buddy system.
The BUDDY system.
Also, that was a fixed spot, so if we wanted, we could have just hung out for a little bit and waited for it to heal and restock our fuel. But
you know,
killing it is good too.
I'm actually getting really tired of these random encounters. Like, it is wearing on
Old
me.
game problems.
It is.
I don't know what's worse, the fact that I know that it gets pretty bad, or the fact that I know that other games from this era have actually done worse with this. Like, Star Ocean 2 on the original PS1 is probably the worst offender of any game I remember.
Yeah, okay, so I should be able to make this jump.
I think so, if you do a running start. I think that's it. Because I think I saw like a cave entrance over there.
God!
More enemies equals better game, right? I mean, have you seen the random encounter rates in Final Fantasy VIII lately? Like, holy shit, I've literally had moments in that game when I played the remaster version where I would get in a fight in a forest, get out, and immediately get back into a fight before the screen fully transitioned.
This would be that point where if I was playing this in a physical standpoint, I would just hit the eject button on the lid and just
Have you
continue
seen
doing
Final
this.
Fantasy VIII just in general? Fair point.
Okay, so let's try this one more time.
Alright, just get a running start, get at the very edge, and...
No.
No, I don't think you can do it. Shit. Are we gonna have to look back at the stream to see the camera pan to see where we have to go? Because that might be what we have to do here at this rate.
Just gonna do some hogging.
Oh...
so fucking tired of this. Wish there was a fast forward button for this game.
Just one of those good old timed 3 buttons you can push like in updated re-releases of other PS1 games.
Yeah.
Maybe
That's too high.
That's too high.
All right, so maybe there's a we're back where we started. That's a good start.
Is it?
We at least know where we started. Please tell me you're looking at the map.
Hold on. I'm actually going to look up a. I might actually have to do something here.
Because for the sake of time, I would love to not be in this place any longer than I have to. Like, I get that I'm impatient, but...
Yeah, we're kind of looking this up, folks. Sorry. Nope, not what I wanted.
Well, hold up. If... Okay, maybe we were just supposed to do this.
No, we have to actually jump up somewhere. I think I saw the soldier's heads.
Like... Up... Right... We meet again, my dire enemy.
Authorial rules!
Let me get something to drink real quick. You want to take this over for a little bit?
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the helm here.
I'm gonna grab you anything.
Oh wow, that input delay is kind of...
Yeah, it's not great. It's not the capture card, it's the game.
Yeah. Yeah, here I am, filling dead air. I tried to fill in with Superman, but it didn't work. This is why I'm not the main commentator person. I have the humor of a brick in mid-flight. All I want to do is entertain people and make them happy, but we had to get lost, and now it's big and scary.
You want something to drink as well? You want to grab you something? 'Cause that's mine. I want to get you something. Fuck up. Sorry, folks.
Okay, enough of that. What if the brick is gonna hit a clown? That would be hilarious. Unless the clown is kept up a lot, so in which case, run. Run and don't look back. I found it! I found it! I found the entrance! We're saved! The playthrough is saved, everything is good! Huh? Was that too loud? Playthrough saved, we're at the cave entrance, everything is fine, we have found salvation. Holy shit!
Remind me to never...
I found it!
Remind me to never leave you to the stream by yourself ever again. Okay. Thank God. Thank you, though.
Was that too loud?
No, I have a volume limiter on, so it'll sound loud, but it won't actually be loud.
That doesn't make me feel better.
No, like it won't max out. I've made sure it won't peak. Okay.
Undertones.
Right?
Undertones.
So just go straight through there, or are we
Yes.
going forward? Okay.
We're done. Let's just get out of here. I don't fucking care. I don't care. Fuck it.
You now know how I felt. You now know how I felt. So why is he facing the cave?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, honestly, Xenoblade 1 is the least overt it's ever been. And that's because they weren't even going to make it a traditional Xeno game in the first place.
And then they decided to
Then
do
with
Blade
X and 2, they decided, fuck it, going back to that good old shit. Mm-hmm. And that's why you have a location which, in the Japanese version of Xenoblade 2, is literally called Lost Jerusalem.
Yup. Boom.
This game is you know what? I'm going to make a bold claim. Xenogears is a more Christian game than Doom.
That is a very bold statement, but very true statement so far.
Even from what you have just seen.
Yeah, no, it's very...
There's going to be... You don't know how right I am until you get to, like, Disc 2. And I can talk about more of the absolute batshit insanity and the perfect works.
The Bible Flakes joke is very apt.
I feel like that would be a brand of cereal in Solaris, wouldn't it? Because they're like the hyper-advanced society.
We're here for the Bible Flicks.
Oh my god, that would be... You think people in Solaris have smartphones?
Probably.
They have like the new Samsung S27.
No, Samsung's got a stupid naming convention. It's actually, the next phone that's coming out is literally S30. So it's gonna be like S200.
I like to imagine the reason why they skipped S9 in naming their
No, they have
phones
S9.
is because... Do they?
Yeah, that was my old phone.
Because I thought they skipped that because I was going to say, the only reason they skipped the Samsung S9 is because they knew they couldn't compete with a certain very good boy.
Well, see, here's the thing. The S9 didn't hit a lot of people's radar because it was just a slightly better version of the S8. Which a lot of people still to this day use. But, like...
It doesn't even let me hack tiny machines to make them blow up in their faces and murder their own friends. What good is it?
You mean the Note 9? Or no,
I mean,
Note
it
7.
still has a 9 in it.
The Note 7.
Oh, well...
Pretty sure we're supposed to be going to our left.
We basically just have to keep going up.
Okay. This encounter's is still...
At least they go over relatively quickly, which, if you're going to have a game that has random encounters, make it so that they get done with fast.
Well, I think it's going over quickly is because we're over-leveled right now.
We can't really be over-leveled because of how gears work, remember? Robots don't have levels, they have upgrades.
Alright.
Because why would you make the robots level up? That would be stupid. Who would do that?
Looking at you.
The joke is they did that in Xenosaga.
Oh, that too. Well, sorta Xenosaga and...
And they make you slide down the rest of the way, too.
Something tells me that was deliberate.
Oh,
I'm gonna keep telling myself
you
that.
Sweet, sweet boy.
You also slapped the shit out of my chair.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
No, I'll make this easy.
Alright. There we go. So, level 1 death blow. Wow, that didn't kill.
This mayfly has just been getting up and attacking me this entire time.
Yeah, no, this isn't different encounters with different mayflies. It is literally the same mayfly every time, getting back up, just trying to come back for revenge like a Yakuza boss.
He just keeps grabbing a different robot, and he's like, "All right, I'm about to fuck this guy up."
God damn it! He's like Mr. Shakedown. He doesn't learn each time. He just gets progressively more pissed off.
Pretty much. Okay, so that should be jump.
A bull? Da 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 da.
Pretty much.
If only I was better at Photoshop, I would try to just take one of the stills from here and put like the Yakuza impact font over this.
God, this Mayfly. It's always takes so long to beat him, too.
Triangle square. Shoryuken!
Just stay down. Just stay
At least each
down.
time we beat the crap out of him, we steal his money. Wait, maybe that's why he keeps coming back up, because we're the ones shaking him down. And he's just like, motherfucker, that was my Christmas bonus.
Ooh, that was a risky jump. God, I hate that it, like, makes...
Yeah, there was, in Yakuza 3, I believe. There was a song in there called Fly.
Oh my god, guess what, Mayfly?
Edelweiss.
Okay, I can actually charge, because he does, like, very little damage.
Fly, May version.
Right.
Well, remember, charging is also your guard command.
Right, but I need fuel. I'm, like, actually running out of fuel from all these fucking encounters.
And it also doesn't help that, again, we came in here with, like, only 60% of our max fuel.
I don't think that would have mattered.
I mean, it wouldn't have if we found the cave entrance immediately.
Shut up. I apologize for this taking so long here. I'm just gonna finish this dude off. We're good. We should be able to
I mean,
make
this
it
is
through the
pretty...
rest.
I mean, I would not be surprised if this is what people expect from us going forward. Expect nothing and deliver less.
Right.
So we should probably proceed to the top pretty carefully, because we're also getting low on health, and we have no way to heal.
Oh shit.
Level 27, though. So,
Hold up.
go back up to the other...
So there's no like gear items.
No. There's no way to heal.
Okay.
So... And again, we're having to do this platforming with an input delay, which is fun. That's not a way up. Or at least that's not an intended way up. So we have to go back on there, and we have to jump to the side. At least we're getting this out of the way now, so it doesn't interrupt the jumping. Oh! Yes, hello. Yes, hello, please don't do that, please. Yes! There we go.
I'm just gonna ride this out for fuel.
It's free real estate.
He gave me fuel.
This was very clearly here on purpose.
Like, yeah, like, they clearly put this guy in here and in the, stalactite cave as mercy on beginners.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
I'm gonna roll it till max fuel.
And he does 0 damage anyway when he does attack, so...
I mean, I'm also girding, so half of one is 0, let's be real.
So while we're here filling for time, I actually found out something kind of interesting. Apparently, Shitan is not meant to be as fast as he is. His speed is actually was actually coded to be higher than intended due to a slight bug. He's actually supposed to have mediocre speed like Bart does.
Okay.
But he actually wound up being like the second fastest character in the entire game by complete accident.
He stopped fixing me, so I'm just gonna put him down.
Which I think is honestly hilarious, is he became as powerful as he was because of a bug. I mean, his other stats were intended to be as high as they are.
Okay.
It's just that his speed,
So, can I even make that jump?
you can. You just have to do a running start.
Oh.
There you go.
But you now see the problem I was going through with these controls and why I was botching.
Yeah,
some
because
stuff.
because there is a very noticeable, like, full second input delay.
And it has nothing to do with the capture.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with the capture.
Oh yeah, Gandhi, because of a integer overflow that caused him to become the because he would become not only become a warmongering psycho, but because he was programmed to be the most peaceful, if his peacefulness went down, it would roll over all the way to maximum, and he would just go immediately to nuclear warfare. And that's why in all future Civ games, despite being a peaceful leader, he still goes immediately to the nukes. And building nukes in like Civ 5 or Civ 6 will actually make him like you more. Like, that is one of my favorite little things about game development, is how bugs eventually become rolled into the canon.
Bethesda used to be like that, where there were stealth wolves in Oblivion, but they just said screw it in Skyrim for whatever reason. There were never supposed to be stealth wolves. Like, the ghost wolf thing was not supposed to be a thing. Yeah.
Alright, so now we're supposed to jump over to the right.
Make sure I'm lined up correctly.
I think you should just go down a little more.
I mean, I think I'm safe right here. Let's look.
And you can course correct when jumping. This isn't like jumping in 14.
Yeah. I mean, you can course correct in 14 if you know what you're doing.
There we go. And we have a shop here.
Thank you! Thank you!
I seem to have become a little lost in here.
Oh, you too?
Oh, and I saw some really strong-looking gears flying around above here.
Oh.
By the way, I found these things during my travels. See anything you like? Gear parts. Don't hit that. If you hit Can't Trust You, you kill him, and you can't access his shop again.
No, I know. It's just the fact that he provides the option.
Apparently, yes. These repair bots were manned. So that increases response. That's a slightly less good magnetic coating. Prevents slow status, prevents loss of armor, prevents fuel leaks and drainage.
I don't think I need any of this.
We're not going to need any of this for a long time, if ever.
So let's tune up.
I think all our equipment is still up to date. We just need to refuel.
Yeah, I'm double checking. Posterity's sake.
Thank God refueling is cheap in this game.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, so they're like, show up, fix phase gear and refuel it, then Fave roundhouse kicks them to death after a while.
You know, you can't run in this game, can you?
You can.
You can.
You can. But you don't get money if you run.
They can keep it if they're helping.
Also, I want to point out that although they occasionally flub and wind up hitting you, they're still fixing you up for free.
Yeah.
And you're still murdering them.
Man, I feel bad now. I'm gonna go murder this Eldwise.
And then we're going to immediately need to refuel again so that we're at max.
I'll be fine.
No, you won't.
Really?
You need as much as you can for this next part.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the enemies here are a little on the beefy side. I do like how a couple of these look like they took inspiration from, like, old tokusatsu shows or stuff like Ultraman for, like, the monster design.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that Edelweiss thing in particular looks like something that fucking Ultraman would toss around and wrestle before throwing a glowing disc at it and kill it.
I was trying to save, and the save and the enemy decided it's like, nah.
Like, this is something I miss about older games, and this is one of the things I actually have a bit of a problem with in Xenoblade, because in Xenoblade, all the enemies are basically just animals except aliens, whereas here it's like, yo, here's a giant fucking weird dinosaur flower thing that headbutts you to death.
Right, I mean, you still get some of that in Xenoblade.
Not as much as here, not nearly as much as here. Like, you're going to see some really out there designs later. Like, there are literally a few that'll actually get, that I imagine will get, like, a shocked pause out of you, like a brief, what the Christ moment.
I mean, the Eldwise had me.
Hey, a Kepler gear unit. What? Oh, hello.
Ha 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 ha, make your time.
Let me handle this. But we don't have time. Well, we're wasting time here. I'm getting in his face for people who can't see it on stream because he said wasting time, and that's what he did. He wasted time for all of us.
Look, man, that place was really confusing. I still don't know how to get out of here. We're probably gonna spend the next half an hour to an hour just trying to leave this place.
Roger. Hey, the attack happened 3 days ago, so, did we win?
Did we win?
That gear! Don't tell me it's Faye. Oh! Hey, is that him? The guy from before? Yep, that's him, alright. Good. It's time for a rematch. God, I can't look at...
bit of light. There we go.
I cannot look at Broyer and not see Raccoon.
No.
Like, they even have 5 members. You're in the way. Why don't you just stay over there and watch? So this also helps us place who pilots which gears. Yeah, we can take care of these guys on our own. Sorry about this.
Tim Holes is a chill guy.
Get out of the way. Vance, however, Vance can go.
Vance, he needs, like...
Yeah, all of you, hold! I haven't given out any orders to attack yet. So...
Toku-sensei! Toku-sensei!
So remember how last time we fought these guys with Shitan and Bart helping divide and conquer? Yeah, now we're just straight up taking these guys on as just Faye.
Lovely. Okay, well...
I think they have literally the exact same stats as them, too.
Which means they should kind of fall relatively easily.
Yep.
It's just endurance match.
Yeah, like, again, I mentioned this before and I will keep hammering this home. This game loves its boss rushes.
Yeah.
Don't bother with Chi because Guided Shot is pretty much useless at this point, and Inner Healing just removes defense debuffs.
Which I might need later on, depending on what happens.
Well, we are fighting Aegis Knight next round, and he does debuff defense. Try doing a Death Blow? Maybe on the other one to even things out. Triangle. Yeah, square triangle. Good call.
It's ahead of level 2.
Down in one go! Why do they keep shooting Weltall in the crotch?
Because you gotta hit him where it hurts.
So this is the attack we didn't see last time we fought these guys, Power Beam.
Yeah, that was kind of...
One Knight only uses this if you kill one of them.
Huh.
3,000 experience. And 400 gold. And immediately into the next round. No cutscene or anything.
Again, it's an endurance round.
So now we are fighting Claw Knight, Sword Knight, and Aegis Knight. If you want my advice, go for Sword Knight first, because Sword Knight is far and away the DPS here.
Okay, so... Go for who again?
Sword Knight.
I do believe that's him.
I also like how when you put them side by side, you can tell these are all modified versions of the same model gear.
Wait, is that Sword Knight? Big one?
Yeah.
Okay, make it sure.
It certainly doesn't have a claw or shields, so
Look,
it must be Sword Knight.
Look, I've seen swords that look like Shield Knight's bullshit.
At least this isn't Fate Stay Knight where you call yourself Archer but you just shoot swords.
Unlimited Blade Works had a joke about that. Where, Tosaka literally just goes, "Aren't you an archer?" And Archer just goes, "Yeah, I'm not good at my job."
So we can either commit or we can use Inner Healing to remove our defense debuff.
Oh yeah, I'm taking too much damage. I'm gonna enter healing this. Whenever I get a turn.
This is part of why I said put on the magnetic coat, because being able to avoid attacks if you get debuffed helps a lot.
Yeah.
Aegis Knight is pretty much entirely support. It just does scratch damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the magnetic coating does.
Just makes me sidestep everything.
Claw Knight trying to Captain America in this bitch.
He should be due any second now.
What is he doing? I don't know, he just kind of posed.
Okay, so Aegis, he's a non-issue. Claw.
You know what's weird? I like to imagine that as Faye is beating the crap out of them, all of these guys are yelling at each other like a Final Fantasy XIV duty party.
Right.
Rank, why did you pull God, Vance, why did you pull aggro? You were supposed to be the DPS. I'm sorry, I didn't see his AoE. Vance, god damn it, this is why we don't bring you along for queues.
Right.
Meanwhile, Broyer's just here like, so guys, are we gonna
tank clutch this, or?
Yeah, like Breuer is probably the one who thinks that he can like do the big dick Dark Knight pulls throughout the entire duty, and he just winds up getting proven wrong immediately when he has like 7 different corals biting his ass off.
Guys, I need heals! Guys! The frame rate just went whoosh!
So I'd like to point out that these guys are supposed to be ranking Gebler officers, and Faye just took them all out on his own. On his own. This is the same guy who said he doesn't like Gears or fighting like a stream or 2 ago.
Yeah.
And this is a minor thing that this game is going to slightly imply, but when Faye is willing to put his mind to something, he gets results. He gets shit done. Vance, Helm, you two okay? Yeah, like a proper MMORPG with mechs would be fantastic.
There was one in progress for a while, but it just kind of went... just died out.
Why am I losing to a lamb? Something's wrong. Way wrong. Vance, get a hold of yourself.
You boys just got psyched out.
Oh yeah? I just need more. I just need more drive. Remember that from last stream?
Yeah.
The combat drug. Can't do it. Can't fight Faye, but only thing left is to use the drive.
Oh no, she's gonna use the program.
Look at this Dutch angle going on here.
Right.
What are you doing? Don't worry. It's just the drive. So this is all going on automatically. There's no buttons being pushed.
Right.
The drive will just readjust your balance and make you feel good. I don't want it. I don't want to use it.
This is like the same bullshit a drug dealer would tell you.
I think that's legitimately the point.
The heroin will make you feel good.
Please go away. You think we're going to make an exception because your father's top brass? So she's a military brat, huh? You have no recollection? There were no records on mental enhancement drug use up to now. And it was sudden. She's probably a type that can't handle the drive. That probably caused her lapse into delirium. And her loss of self-control? You mean an unconscious burst of pent-up antipathy? But everyone has that. Is that why the innate ability is so high? Yes. What did the commander call those girls again? It's probably higher than they are. Then it was an instantaneous jump in numerical value. But we can't use her as a test subject in front of Eric. It's a pity we can't manage it, since there's so much potential. We'll leave you to the Bureau. Stay at your residence until further notice. Don't worry, you have power worthy of the Chosen Ones. It's those weak people's fault for not being able to withstand your powers.
Breeding elitism.
Oh, it's not your fault they died. They just should have worn Kevlar if you were going to stab them. Wait. No, that still works, and that is flawed logic anyway. And that's where the flashbacks from earlier in Black Moon Forest come from. Don't
Okay.
any more drive and you'll waste your mind. I don't care. I'm already messed up as it is. Stop this now, Vance. I'll handle it.
I assume that little pop was...
Her just jamming the needle right into the vein.
Yeah.
I mean, assuming that's how it works, I don't know. Boys. Ellie? Ellie, is that you? Oh, that's a new portrait.
Ooh.
You shouldn't be here. Okay, Ellie, what... I know you might... I can respect you being a fan of Lupin the Third, but you are not Fujiko Mine. Don't go making them faces.
Ooh, that's sidestep.
Ellie? Your face. What the fuck is wrong with your character portrait?
Right.
Don't tell me you're using that personality-changing drug that Bart told us about. It has nothing to do with you. And would you quit trying to be so friendly? So remember the new type joke we were making earlier?
Yo!
That's why. Wow! Did you see that? Those were aerods. Aerods? Animum Ether Response Offensive Drones.
Here, let me take this moment in the middle of combat to explain what this thing is.
I mean, yeah. Commonly known as aerods. Within Gebler, there are only a handful of people capable of using them. From what I hear, it should only be people from the Elements class. But isn't it like a side effect of the drive? It's no big deal, right? No, the drive can only draw upon the potential that already exists in her. You're looking at the real thing, boys. So remember people like, we've heard the classification of elements before, but we heard people like Ramses referred to as such. You know, someone who is now the commander of Gebler. And Ellie is believed to be somewhere close to that level. As a frame of reference.
Gotcha.
Why must we fight?
Did I botch something by bopping her a couple times? Okay.
Like, you have to do this as a legit fight. It's obvious. It's divine providence. We are the chosen people, the able. Our purpose of existence is to subordinate the earth-dwelling lambs. Those who stand in our way must be eliminated. So, we have enough for a death blow?
Yep.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, I gotta move that now. Okay, give me a second here.
So, alright. We can do a death blow if we want.
Yeah.
So honestly, even without the magnetic coating, Virge's death blows aren't necessarily too big of a worry. Ellie, snap out of it. Your emotions are being controlled by the drug. This is my true nature. There is no other. That's a lie. You once felt responsible, blaming yourself for causing the incident in Lahan by landing there. You were considerate of me when I was troubled. The real you would never say anything like that. You talk as if you would know, yet you know nothing.
You know nothing!
She's got like heart particle effects when she goes in for hits. Ellie, must I fight you?
Oh, that delayed a little bit. Wonder if that was the loading.
I don't know. Well, let's go in.
Go look that meter. Ba-ba, ba-ba.
Don't need to hold back.
Yeah, this probably is the last fight.
Yep, it is.
So let's burn that fuel.
And she has death blows too.
Pretty much what that was.
So you've been very lucky so far because the air rod she used in that scene, that wasn't just a cutscene thing. She can use those in the fight. And they are her most damaging attack by far.
Just keep punching the crotch. Come on.
Cock and ball torture.
CBT. Cock and ball torture.
Alright. And the death blow. I think she does have a legitimate HP meter, but I might be wrong. And oh, there it is. Speaking of the devil.
Let's say there it is.
So yeah, she will actually use this in battle, and this is the deciding factor that can make or break this last phase, because 320 damage.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Alright, this is a DPS race now.
That's pretty much most gear fights in this game, honestly. God damn, she's really going in suddenly with the gear death blows.
No shit. I mean, I could be doing the same, but I'm going for the big ones over the frequent ones.
I think the difference is that the lower level ones are better damage per turn, but they cost more fuel.
Okay. So, pop.
No, opposite. I mean, it's no big deal. I think we don't have much. Yeah, here we go. This is supposed to happen.
Yeah.
It looks like it's over for you. I'll put you out of your misery now. Fear not. In return for treating me so kindly, I will kill you painlessly. Farewell, Faye. My head!
Charles! Get out of my head, Charles!
What happened? There's something wrong with Ellie. I can probably stop her now.
She's just going on about some guy named Charles!
Charles! Get out of my head, Charles!
Jesus Christ. And you worried about, and I was worried about peeking the mic earlier.
No, I've practically yelled into the mic. The limiter should keep it pretty...
So remember how I mentioned Allenby before? Yeah, this looks familiar, don't it? Oh, and she even twitches.
Ooh, that's...
Silence, impertinent fool. I will not listen to a lamb. That's not true. No, I don't want this.
Throw up.
Just get it out of your system. It's okay. Are you okay, Ellie? What? Are the effects of the drug wearing off? Is that it? Ellie, is that what's happening? Shut up! I've no need for outward appearances of compassion. Hey.
Charles is inside my brain! Sorry, this is like a pretty good scene. I just had to...
Stop yelling questions and get me a doctor, asshole! Just get Shitan over here!
But it's pretty much what she's doing!
I mean, to be fair, if someone is coming down from a drug overdose, I think trying to talk them out is actually not a bad course of action.
It's not, but...
Like, just try to keep them calm. Try to keep them level if they're coming down.
Yeah.
Just tell them they can leave the lookout whenever they want to. It's fine. It doesn't matter if all the squares are make a circle.
How the fuck do all these squares make a circle?
Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Ellie! They just got right out of the well tall, like not fucking around. Ellie's in trouble, getting out of the robot. Ellie, why? I warned you. I said the next time we met, we'd be enemies. But there's no reason for you to do this to yourself just so you can fight. There's no reason for you and I to fight. Not at all.
This tune is familiar.
There was no other choice. I'm a Solaris officer. I can't turn my back on my unit, the mission. Why did you have to use the drive? I didn't want to. I use it, I change.
Yeah, thank you.
I feel like I'm dominated by some unknown power that I've never wanted. There's a power in me that I don't want to admit, but I want to protect my allies. So I had no choice but to use the drive. Ellie, same as me.
We both are drug heads.
Same? Probably. I felt I knew you ever since I first met you. Probably because our problems were so similar. I'm here for you. It may not be much, but at least I can relate to how you feel, Ellie. What? Are you saying we lick each other's wounds? No, that's not... Well, I guess I am. Sorry. Oh yeah, it is kind of the same as the Master Gundam, isn't it? I actually never realized that.
I've never took a second to be like, wait.
Again, Takahashi is big on G Gundam, and you see that the most in this game compared to any other Xeno game.
Yeah, no, it's...
No, I'm just pessimistic sometimes. I mean, I'd say suicidally depressed, but pessimistic works too. But even so, it's better than worrying about it by yourself. Faye. You won't change your mind. Please, don't look so sad. I have no choice. It's my only home. I have to go. My friends are waiting for me.
Wow, so tell us how you really feel, Faye.
I mean, he's talking about the red shirt unit, not Bart.
Oh, I mean... Tell us how you really feel, Faye.
If you can, get out of the army, Ali. That look doesn't suit you at all. I mean, the facial expression, the uniform... Hey, yeah, keep that.
And so, she discovered Faye walked off with her last bag of Doritos.
What?
Could you imagine if, like, he was just that type of person where, like, he does save her, but because, like, he just sees food there and goes, I'm gonna take that shit.
So Goku.
Do what?
So Goku.
Yeah, why not? Let's go that mile. Oh yeah, that is a good point. They're both piloted by ponytailed kung fu enthusiasts.
Yeah. And even though we didn't get a result screen, we got experience. We're level 28 now.
Good God.
So we might want to heal.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I watched you from the shadows. You're very powerful. I've only got the same items as before. Anything you like? Just gear parts. Tune up. Oh!
Oh boy, that was a loaded scene.
I hope to see you again.
I hope to see this guy again too.
I think he actually does show up later in the game, but he gets a name actually.
Why?
Because fuck you, bitch. Thankfully, when we leave this area, we will get fully restored anyway. So don't worry about maintaining your resources.
I mean, I'm just going for accurate punches.
I just figure I may as well let you know, so you don't worry about it.
It's literally whatever gets this job done fast.
Alright, let's get out of here. I don't think there are any treasures anyway, so we may as well just get out of Dodge.
I mean, okay, I can't bitch. There was progress made. I accidentally hit X, knowing the risk that it could have missed. There we go. Squish the jellyfish.
Level 29.
So many levels.
Yeah, this game is very good at making it so that leveling up is not a chore.
Is this really the way out?
It is, yes. This path is more linear than it appears. It's just relatively open-ended.
Oh, so we're literally just going back up, and up.
We're just basically climbing up to the top of the mountain so that we get a vantage point, I believe.
Okay, I thought we were legitimately just turning around.
No. I mean, on the upside, the extra levels are again going to be helpful because the next part that we're going to is a little infamous. Like, it's not bad, but the actual on-foot dungeon is contested. So there's our exit.
And there's an enemy standing in our way.
Like, honestly, when I play this in my spare time, I'm usually level 30 before I get there. Because by that point, you get a couple of phase AP6 death blows.
Yeah.
We didn't do a bunch of death blow grinding, so we won't have that luxury just yet.
That'll be off stream.
Yeah. Whenever we get to our next on-foot combat area.
Like, especially after last night's stream, I'm warming up to the concept of off-stream fixings.
Looks like the mountain peak is right above here. So I think we have to hit X like a... Yep,
I don't
there we
know,
go.
just gotta walk up to that bitch.
Meanwhile, back with Bart.
Back at the Fortress of Doom!
The young master's cup. Something bad going to happen to him. So this is a thing that I always wondered the source for, is the idea that, like, someone's mug or something breaks and it's an omen that something's going to happen to them.
It's an old, like... I won't necessarily say wives' tale, but more just a Japanese omen sort of thing.
Okay.
Like, I do believe something weirdly specific involving Nobunaga broke before his death.
Okay.
Yeah. And so people just kind of went, that's a sign!
And it just became like a popular dramatic narrative tool.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's a good dramatic narrative tool.
Yeah. Anyway, so we've got like our little skeleton crew infiltrating. Shitan take the 2 remaining men and open the castle gate to let in our main force. So this is the infiltration team. I could just imagine Bart having AirPods in his ears and they're blasting Life Will Change from Persona 5 as he does this. Actually, shit, that would be fantastic if someone would do like a mock-up of that with like Shakan's face as like one of the icons for the Persona 5 palaces, and it's like alert level 100.
Right.
Right. When you capture Shakan, give the signal. It is probably best to open the gate at that time.
I sweat really easily.
Above us is the Castle Bailey. Why is Bailey capitalized? The gate must fall quickly. Shakan should be on the top floor. In the room that used to be used by the young master's father. So way at the top, like we saw before. Try not to damage the castle, avoid all needless combat, and above all, remember speed.
So I want to take a moment to make some quick commentary here. I feel like Sigrid would be voiced by Liam O'Brien.
Absolutely, like
that would be the perfect voice for him.
Yeah,
maybe not the Grimoire Weiss voice, but like just
something
him.
closer to like Akihiko.
Yeah.
I could also see Bart as voiced by Travis Willingham.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like 100%. Chiton is a little harder to place. Like, I want to say Matthew Mercer or Kirk Thornton.
I want to say Thornton more so, but
if only because he also did Jade Curtis, and it's a somewhat similar role.
I can also see the guy who does Connor from Detroit.
Oh,
one of the only 2 good roles in the entire game.
That's true. I could kind of see that. Our objective is Shakan, so ignore the Gebler and Ob soldiers. Who would Ellie be, though? Because that's one thing I've always struggled with.
Oh god, what's her name? She did a role very similar in another RPG that came out fairly recently.
I'll
have to look that up and probably tweet it or something.
Gotcha.
Careful with that. Oh, and that's control.
Yep, now we're back in play.
Oh.
So we can save if we want to, which means avoiding having to repeat that fight all over again. And
I saved as soon as we were done with that fight.
Good, because if we wound up having to get lost all over again, I would have had words with you, sir.
But it's Labyrinthian! So I'm gonna assume I have to talk to other ways, Shutan or Grandma.
You basically just have to go back up. Could this be His Highness Bartholomew? It's been a long time. You were still a child when your father, the king, passed away. So we could have gotten this dialogue when we were rescuing Margie if we kept talking to him. But he still has this dialogue anyway. That was then, but this is now. When things calm down, I'll come back.
This honestly feels more topical to the situation anyway.
It does, and that's why I usually only talk to him the once. Because the idea of Bart just running away and leaving him to wonder, who the fuck was that? Feels more on point with the fact he's urgently trying to rescue his cousin.
Yeah.
Oh!
Cue ball and the blue hair.
You saved us the trouble of finding you, Shakan. Now get ready. We've been expecting you. What? Oh!
Oh shit, it's the Pringles guy! Run!
Crap! An ambush. Where's Car? I see you're quick to catch on. Ramses should be taking care of all your divided forces out by the Nissan border as we speak. Ramses easily saw through your plan to use a feint to attack by Kislev long ago. Don't underestimate us. Hyuga, have you lived down here so long that your mind slipped? And Secret, who would have thought you would have joined the last survivors of the royal dynasty? Damn it. Why are you still backing Shakan? Why does it matter to you who the king is? You suggest the son of the murdered King Fatima. He refused to cooperate. You mean to say that now he wants to be our puppet all of a sudden? That I don't believe, even coming from the mouth of a traitor like you. Besides, stupidity in puppets has its advantages. Stupidity? Miang, what's that supposed to mean? For Christ's sake, I'm right here. Minister Shakan, I'll let you handle this. You must protect your own position. I like how Miang knows that she just has him by the balls and does not give a fuck.
Yeah.
Despite the fact she was clearly presenting herself as the calm, like, neutral figure. Like, being friendly with him, schmoozing a little when she and Ramses first got here, and now she's like, fucking step up, bitch.
Like, so, careful when you're breathing in that, because that will trip the... But, now, on the voice subject, one voice and only one voice. Laura fucking Bailey.
From Yang?
Yes.
I could definitely see it. If you only do that, then we'll help you as much as possible. Yes, you don't have to tell me. One must take care of one's own country's criminals personally. You could have phrased that a bit... Never mind. Then, with your permission, I shall take my leave. Hey now, wait a minute. Goodbye, boys. You pirate... No, you're just a sandworm. You've caused me enough shame. But this is the end. You didn't know your place, and now all that awaits you is annihilation. Prepare to fire. What? Oh, hello! Remember this from episode 1?
Yup.
Well, who could be piloting it? Motherfucking Mason out of nowhere! You wretched rebel, Shakan! Make one move and this Gatling gun shall be spitting fire.
Spit on fire!
Old Mason! I don't know what butlering school taught you to pilot flying crab robots, but good on you.
Right.
Reinforcements have arrived, young master. Please come aboard.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, the Alfred joke is genuinely hitting really hard, because I do believe there is a bit where Alfred is just able to do something that has Bruce like, where the hell did you learn that?
Shall we depart? And I like how they can't do anything because he's literally got a gun barrel pointed at Shakan. Go get your head waxed.
Also, I dig this little...
This is not good.
The music just goes...
Is this some kind of joke? Seems sandworms can't fly after all. You still have a gun pointed at you, asshole.
Oh, I love that the music literally just fucking the whole
This
time.
game is funnier than you expect when you actually replay it.
right.
Like, you remember the weird dark shit that this plot has going? It's like Final Fantasy VII, where you forget the weird goofy shit that's all throughout Disc 1 with, like, guys that got their clothes stolen by Jesse Biggs and Wedge as disguises, and they're just sitting on the train bench seats naked.
Yeah.
Crap. I guess we're gonna get mauled. Everyone, please get down.
Oh shit.
Do you have a plan, Mason? Leave it to me.
I think that propeller's.
Mason, you're just walking in circles. Just leave it to me.
He got this. He got this. Chicago's just like, the fuck? Oh my god.
One perfect shot right there.
No dialogue needed. Just a sprite standing there says everything.
Just completely motionless, like, what the fuck is today?
You could just literally edit onto that frame. I'm being usurped by morons. And it would be perfect.
Please, raise your head. My duty is to protect the young master. I'm sorry it took me so long to help you. I feel bad you had to get involved. I appreciate it.
Give that guy a promotion, shit.
But I had no idea you could operate such a thing. Like, they even call it out. It's a trick I picked up long ago. It's nothing special.
Alright, Alfred.
I'm no expert on it. I'm actually a bit embarrassed about it.
To quote Kagura, dude, you showed up in a giant crab robot. That more than makes up for it.
Young master, the royal capital's armies are returning. We were the ones who took the bait. You must escape before we get caught. Head for the bridge as soon as you're through with your preparations.
Something tells me Faye's gonna come back here and be like, I did my job, what about you guys? Oh, what's that? The whiny bitch is the only one who managed to complete it? Wow! How the fuck did y'all manage that?
So yeah, this is our last little in-between breather before the next part. So we can save. And if you want, this would be a good time to take a BRB, because this next segment is basically going to be the end of this story act for this part of the disc.
And we're gonna try to roll until the very end if it's not too long.
It shouldn't be.
Okay. So, be right back.
Alright. And we're back.
Yep, and we are back indeed.
With less than stellar showing for trying to reclaim the capital. There was an attempt. It was a shitty attempt, but there was an attempt.
And meanwhile, Faye is still sitting there going, "Yeah, I beat you guys. I beat you guys. I was lost for 3 days."
Why do you immediately go to the Charlie Day fucking tone of voice for Faye?
Because I have to. Because it's weirdly befitting. Okay.
That, and if you have the capacity to do that impersonation, you may as well do it.
Right.
So, this is literally just a little in-between, like an intermission between story beats, so there's nothing really to do here except to go out the door once we're done.
Okay, so...
Like, we can't even shop
door.
because Mason is just an NPC, so...
Yeah.
The moment we step out...
Well, tall and red shirt.
Is that Vanderkam's border fleet?
Meanwhile, Faye didn't get the memo and he's still going for that shit. Oh, I'm gonna assume that little weird gray splotch on the ground is it.
Like, the big one is probably the main ship, yeah.
Probably.
Our job is to slow them down. So, how do you want to do it? Good question. Simple. We do this.
Tell me he jumps and just aims to land on the ship.
He might be even more gung-ho than the young master.
I'm not gonna lie. I like ready to fight Faye.
Yeah.
That has been my favorite change in his personality.
Like, he's, like, because we've seen him come to terms with it, is why it's so good.
Yeah.
Don't fall behind the kid. We're going in too.
Let's fucking do this.
Yeah. Yeah. Bogies incoming, vector 336. 2 groups, about 7-8 machines, distance 2,000. Relay to all ships. Fire at will, begin evasive action.
What evasive action?
But don't let fire support positions collapse. Roger. Flagship to all ships, you are free to fire at will. Let's dance. All rapid fire control systems, commence operation. Fuck. Lay aerial mines, protection mark 3. How many machines are on air patrol? Aviation officer, wait. Comm officer, change of orders. Contact Von Hipper. Add the 2nd Destroyer Squadron, approach the enemy flank.
Ooh!
Open the fleet side and bait them into entering Casfiel's main gun's firing arc.
I don't think anybody is gonna fall for that, but...
It's stupid!
I'm glad the NPC also sees this as it is.
There's no way the flagship's gun can hit speeding gears. First control, fire control, gunnery chief, ready the Type 3 shells. Pull back the deck gunners and prepare to engage the Casfiel's main cannon.
Oh my god.
I'll annihilate them into pure energy.
This is not gonna work. I can feel it.
Admiral, what are you doing pulling the anti-gear gunners back? Quiet down, aviation officer. Thanks for your valuable opinion, but I am in charge, not you.
I'll send them to another dimension!
What use are pea shooters and 40 SEM guns? Discussion over. Captain, not too fast. We don't want to leave the enemy behind.
The dude is literally setting himself up for failure.
Your plan will never work. Aim for the flagship heading west. Don't engage the destroyer. I'll back off and help out. So we want to go west by the compass rose, which means just go straight. So this section is a bit wild. We have fixed encounters that we want to try and avoid, but no worries if we run into them. And those glowing dots that you see, those can actually hit us and do minor damage.
I see. So some of these are going to be pretty unavoidable.
No, I believe you can avoid all of these, but it's easier said than done.
Gotcha.
I believe this one is called a Littlefoot. And
What?
Mom said it's my turn to use the Xbox.
Alright, Gigafoot!
So that's supposed to be a grab, but because you blocked it, the animation didn't look quite right.
Fuck your command grabs. He's literally just going, fuck your command grabs.
Bay's played enough Android 16 players in Fighter Z Online to know how to deal with this shit.
Right? He's like, you ain't winning this game of footsies.
No. You gotta earn that shit, man.
Oh shit. Well,
Yeah, they would probably be the kind of person who plays Rekka characters.
probably. Oh, these guys are fucking glass.
Well, that's because they're meant to be like here to just wear down your resources.
Gotcha. They're excited. They're vibrating because they're excited.
That trembling is excitement, and not at all fear about being blown the fuck up and being turned into being atomized. So we want to keep going. Be careful. Yeah, this part is easier said than.
Yeah, I think it's
Which is weird because I remember as a kid I can make it through here without getting hit once, and then I try this again years later as an adult, and it's like the same as you're going, and I'm just like, how the fuck did I do this? I'm getting old.
Yeah.
I'm getting old. So
You say to somebody who's like 31. Oh, he got that command grab off finally.
It looked less like he threw you and more like you popped off and tried to counter hit him because of the way you flew up,
Yeah, like you try to do a face kick on the way up.
or like you did like a burst in Guilty Gear and you canceled out of it.
Yeah.
Get away from the destroyer. I'm gonna use reactive shots.
Is he saying that to me?
Yes.
Oh. I'm assuming I'm still in the clear.
You just gotta keep going up ahead.
Okay.
I was gonna say north, but the compass is pointing west.
Ahead is a safe bet. I feel like I should be using my triangle attacks. Sand tripping, yeah.
Not enough.
Okay.
Yeah, just follow through into it.
So probably square seems a little more.
I think just do X because they have low evasion.
Okay, okay. Whoa.
There it is. There's the reactive shots. That moron Hipper, pursue them. They're just playing with him. You're not good enough to be my dog. My mobility is too different. Fire control, gunnery chief. It hasn't fired a shot yet. Range for Type 3 is within 500. Don't fire till you see the whites of their eyes.
Sir, they're in robots.
Gears at battle speed can move at 2,000 per hour. This whole ship, all of you are morons. You're the biggest moron. Black enemy gear inside units. Stick to your escort. Just past this line of ships is the flagship Casfiel. So we gotta move past here. Just try your best to avoid as many of these guys as you can. Don't worry if you take a few P shots.
Hey, I'm gonna have to.
You have to move past the one of the gaps here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna skim the side and avoid them outright. And hope that he doesn't catch me on the tail end.
Oh, the jukes. All right, dodge the escort. The ship is in front of you. Who is the Casfiel? Or the ship in front of you is the Casfiel.
Yeah, I'm starting to get what they're going for and how to avoid things. Just kind of
It's a little odd.
skirt at a 45 and just avoid what comes in your way.
Fire control, gunnery chief, what are you doing? You're not even close. Are you blind?
Your turret speed's half the fucking Weltall speed.
Bring your Iltis engines down. Flash signal from Louvre. Louvre rudder out. 3 remaining allies. Idiotic, idiotic! What is this mess? He just fucking leaves.
Yeah, he's.
I just want to
fucking
point
dumb.
that out. The guy, his second in command, just literally said, "Fuck this noise. Go down, damn it, or Ramses will have my hide."
There's a reason you're.
Demoted.
Yeah.
You basically got reassigned to Antarctica.
And we about to fucking.
Punch out a gun.
This is literally Meta Knight's Revenge all over again. Except the part, you know, where we aren't blowing off the deck and we just punch the gun clean off the hinge.
So here's a bit of advice. Ignore the small guns, just punch the shit out of the main cannon.
Yep, just literally Kirby all over again. Okay.
I have way too many video game songs memorized. So we just want to alternate between X attack and triangle death blows because that's going to be our best damage per turn.
I get a feeling. Or...
Also, just a heads up. Actually, no, I'm going to save it for in case it does happen.
Because we don't know if it'll happen or not.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Not to mention with your armor and your evasion... No, you should have done triangle square because that does more damage.
Oh, well...
But yeah, with our armor upgrades and with our evasion, these guns are doing, like, scratch damage.
Yeah, no, we got kind of...
Like, they're fast, but it's 7 damage a hit.
2. So...
Triangle square?
Triangle square. Are we gonna get to see it?
Readying Casfiel gun.
So...
X.
X, yep. No, we're not gonna get to see it.
So, the actual main gun only does about 300 damage.
Are you fucking serious?
And it counts as a physical attack, so Weltall can juke it.
Oh my fucking god.
This boss fight is literally a joke.
This guy, like... Demotion was too generous.
All personnel evacuate. All personnel evacuate. Abandon ship. Repeat, evacuate. Admiral. Forget him.
Go down with your ship, Chico.
Right. I still have that. I still have that. Yes, I still have that. I still have that. Yes, I still have that.
Please tell me he's literally sitting on a nuclear bomb right now.
Jesus Christ. Yes! One for our side.
Looks like he's holding up like his index finger.
Admiral,
Just how,
you
yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah, you done goofed, Chico.
And it's all thanks to your support. Stop the border guards? We destroyed them. Well, we've done our job. Never mind what this is going to do about the balance of powers between the two nations, but oh well. Bart and his team. He's probably okay. Any word from them? Nothing. They say no news is good news, I guess.
Calgary going, I'm totally not gonna die in the next 5 minutes.
My gear doesn't have very good comm equipment. They probably did fine, though.
The sand demands it.
What comes from the sand must return to the sand.
Oh. Oh.
This is getting your roboner going up, isn't
You
it?
got there, boy.
There's
You got there.
something that requires you keep your pants on, sir.
Is this gonna be the stupidest thing I'm ever gonna see? Because that's why I'm excited. I hope it's really dumb.
We'll see. There it is.
The sand readings are coming through the roof. Oh god.
When my sander broke, it last read 15,000 sand.
The sand economy will never be the same without us.
Yeah.
Ooh! Push! Push!
Here it is.
Oh, shit!
Look at this boy. So not all gears are humanoid.
It's a little shaky.
I will kill you.
Yo! Is this gonna be a Big Zam moment?
We'll see. So this is our finale fight for this act of the game, the Dora.
I can't knock this. Alright, so I don't know if I want to charge or just go full end.
There is a little bit of a gimmick here. Well, two gimmicks, but first, let's just attack.
Okay, no extra.
No extra targets despite how it looks. It has high defense.
Interesting.
We at least have two red shirt gears to help us out.
We got no ether attacks.
They can only attack and charge. Oh, and I think they can do booster, which is haste, but you hemorrhage fuel every turn.
Yeah.
They do 0 damage, but they still contribute to something.
I'm curious. No? Okay, so he's got a lot going on there.
Yeah, about the same as a fierce attack.
Okay, okay. So we do got a situation where it's not just a Big Zam. Like this is an actual threat.
So don't attack.
I mean,
This is a guard scorpion tail moment.
oh, that's cheeky. And it does
No damage to your allies,
no damage.
but if you actually attack him while he has them grabbed, it is 400 damage a hit.
Okay.
Or it's like 200 damage a hit, but it adds up because he will hit you both times if he has both grabbed.
That's cheeky. Should I death blow?
Go ahead, because I think it contributes to the other gimmick.
The unspoken gimmick.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually really dig this design. I was gonna make fun of it at first, but now I'm just like, no, this is actually really fucking cool.
Like, seeing it in motion, this thing is literally a tank.
Yeah. Vandercom is...
Dora the Destroyer.
Dora the Destroyer.
So, head cover broken, defense down.
Oh.
Even your red shirts who are doing 0 damage still contribute to breaking it. Which means,
We doing big boy damage now.
yes, you are.
Yeah, I will... Vandercom? That's for you.
That's the one thing you did right in this entire campaign. Everything else, you completely botched.
This bitch should have been out immediately. This should have been your first card.
But that would imply you were smart and didn't rely on hit everything with the biggest gun.
I mean, weirdly enough, this is the biggest gun, at least to me.
Kind of. So, yeah, that main cannon,
Did, like, not a whole lot.
it was 100 damage, but we were guarding.
Yeah. And my fuel recovery is outpacing him, so...
You could have done a death blow.
Oh, I could have? I'll
Yeah.
do...
Yeah, because remember, attack level. Right there.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you only play a game once a week.
Right?
Oh!
Ooh.
That was 450.
Yes, I saw that. Ooh, okay.
Smacks robots together. Fight, fight, fight. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Alright, so, bop bop.
Shoryuken! Tatsumaki Seppuken!
Right.
Oh, fucking goddamn it.
Well, that's me taking advantage of the situation.
And because you have attack level built up, you're recovering more fuel.
Yeah?
And because you're defending, you don't take full damage from the cannon.
That still hurts, though.
But it's 100 damage versus 450. That's like a 75% reduction.
Yeah, that's... Wah.
Alright, just attack. Triangle square.
Bop bop. Beep bop. Biddy boop bop. Dibbidoop.
Yeah, it's like every time he picks them up, he's like a little kid with toys, and then he's just, I'm bored with them now.
Come on, hit me, hit me, hit me. Man, you're no fun.
Actually, can we do booster with the red shirts?
Yeah, sure. I don't think they're, we can't.
Oh, shit.
They're just basic boys.
Wow. You guys suck.
Look, I don't think they're fitted to do what we're expecting them to do.
They're fitted to take... Nor are they fitted to take cannonballs to the face.
Oh, what's gonna happen if they both die?
Nothing. I think he also cannot use them to attack you anymore, so it might actually be a slight benefit. Never mind.
We got him. Kaka poo poo pee pee, we did it, boys.
A lot of experience, look at that.
Holy shit, that's a level.
Yeah. Actually, let it just count. I was gonna say let it count down for a bit, but never mind. It's nothing. Level 30. Holy shit.
Getting lost for 3 days was good anyways.
2,000 gold. Like, we're pretty well set for the next part.
Vandercom, again, I give you...
Not a bad arc villain. You were amusing and you had a cool mech.
You're a dumbass, but boy howdy, your execution of dumbass is really good.
That said, do you want the power? Who are you?
Yo.
Prepare for one of the best fucking bits in this game.
Yo.
Look at this motherfucker.
Yo.
Look at this motherfucker. Get hype.
Yo.
Get hype. Oh, you thought this was over? You thought you had this? You forget who you're dealing with. Look at him.
Yo, is this Epion?
It might be. I don't know what the fucking Epion is, but it might be.
It's pretty much the Red Zaku.
I am Groth, the seeker of power. Doth thou desire the power?
Yo!
Yeah, Kagura, the resident Gundam expert, confirming. Totally the Epion.
Thank you.
The power. I can also see a little Lord Genome, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's...
Yes, the power.
Look at this fucking Asian.
Asian.
Whatever.
Power. The power.
Will you devote yourself to our Lord and Master Zodiark?
Have you heard of our Lord and Savior? Power! I want it. I want the power.
Sand is too weak of a god. You must succumb to power now.
Oh god, I love this dude though. Like,
You haven't seen... This is the best. My fist is the divine breath.
oh.
Blossom, O fallen seed, and draw upon thy hidden powers.
Get that third one in there.
Yep, third verse. Grant unto thee the power of the glorious Mother of Destruction.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
To use your own words, look at this villain. Look at this villain.
Oh my god, let's fucking go.
Groff is the fucking best.
Oh my god. Yo, you thought you winning? Nah, you didn't win. You didn't win.
We'll go back to Nissan. It's useless, young master. And I like how his theme is still playing even though he's not on screen.
He He doesn't need to be on screen. He's omnipresent.
Every time Groff isn't on screen, everyone should be asking, why isn't Groff on screen?
When's Graf? When's Groff? When's Groff?
Oh, now it's fading out. We better withdraw for now and reconsider.
Oh,
Marty
shit.
and them are still there. We'll go back. We have to. That reminds me. Well, what about Faye and his guys? If they're all right, we could... We've had no contact since we confirmed their charge order. Or ordered the charge, whatever.
I like that Friends has his own portrait. Like, he's genuinely my favorite side character. He could have no story, and I'd be happy just to have a plushie of him.
It helps that he's one of only, like, 2 dolphin demi-humans that we see anyway.
Hell yeah.
Damn it. This
Keeping it
can't
strong.
be happening. A master. Yeah, it's no use. I can't help it. My love, my anger, and all of my power. Oh, good old chat. Hi? Something's coming from behind. Jericho, give me the help. No, you keep it. Just hurry up and pull either away.
I like how he sits there and goes, give me the... You know what? Actually, that's a horrible idea. I'm gonna think for once.
Young master? Aft of our stern, 300. I'm picking up the sound of torpedoes being ready. A sand cruiser? It's big. Speed 60. Relative route 000. They're hiding behind some baffles. Car.
Oh boy!
I'm picking up some high-speed propulsion, breaking away from the enemy ship. Torpedoes? 2 of them, speed 87. Torpedoes confirmed with the sonar. They've shifted over to active homing. Battle stations, deploy the masters, ready the noisemaker. Battle stations, everyone.
You know, I can confirm that this is actually something that happens when you go in the GQ in the Navy. They just turn everything red and we all go.
Open jammer, noisemaker, 2nd, 4th, 2, stand by. Emit noisemaker, prepare to stop the engine. Oh yeah, no, this is like, even as someone who knows only G Gundam, this is peak fucking Gundam right here.
This is absolutely peak fucking Gundam.
Helm, now! Steer to the opposite direction as far as you can.
Like Gundam and Star Cruiser Yamato.
Stop the engine, crash alarm. Stop the engine, crash alarm. Like, this shit is something I miss from Xenoblade. Torpedo, 1 still pursuing. Damn it. Impact in 3. Confirmed vessel destruction noise. Followed by a rapid blowing noise. Enemy vessel is probably floating rapidly to the surface. I just imagine one of them hears blowing noise and he's just like... just... Yes, we're all adults here. Looks like the main engine and effect fins have been disabled. Once their effect fins are destroyed, they will remain buried and unable to move. Surfacing was a smart move. Sand Torpedo Chief, well done on lowering their fighting power. Brilliant. Sorry to trouble you. Well, what shall we do with them? Oh? It's unusual for you to get lost. I promised an old friend. I must take it easy.
Rapid blowing noise sounds like... Sir, they're just playing the flatulent sound effect. Meanwhile in the ship...
I mean, knowing Bart, he would probably have that set up to fuck with any enemy ships. He just says, we're intercepting communications, what does it matter? An old friend. Oh. Sigrid! We just need the cartoon sound effect soundboard. Why are you abandoning this country? You were supposed to help us create an ideal nation. I'm not abandoning it. I've been living here to steal this country's technology from the beginning.
Yo.
Besides, there's someone waiting for me. Don't be bitter. It wasn't too bad going after the same ideals with you for that short time. You traitor! So literally, Sigrid just tells him to his face he did this to steal technology, presumably to go back and help Bart with it. Sigrid's kind of badass.
Sigrid literally just said, fuck your country, fuck your mom, and fuck you. I'm taking this shit, and there's nothing you can do about it. Peace, bitch.
Use my name and urge them to surrender. Tell them to surrender if they desire the safety of Nissan. All divisions cease fire, but remain on alert. If any enemy vessel attempts to attack, shoot it individually. And we get the game over music playing over this too.
Something we haven't had to hear yet?
No. Meanwhile, back with Faye. What was that? That guy just now. I like the idea of Maitreya's just, what the fuck was that? Them. Like them. What did they do? Dora hasn't moved. That's interesting. What? Oh no!
Hey guys, I'm still alive somehow. I think it might be a permanent NPC.
General Maitreya. We have an R code message. I'm not sure, but it looks like the young master is in trouble. We don't have time for this junker.
Oh shit!
Bye, bitch.
Round 2, motherfucker, let's go!
You there. What are you doing ignoring me and messing around? I'll kill all of you.
Fucking go! Something tells me he's not gonna be able to control this power.
We'll see.
I love it when they do cockpit shots.
Oh yeah, no, this game does that. Not terribly often, but often enough, I would say.
You get an idea what they're looking at.
Hey, gather everyone and run. My unit will stay behind to try and buy some time. All operational gears left will provide cover as per their commander's orders, and retreat in set order. Don't be stupid, I'm staying too! Shut up and listen, boy. You're the young master's guest. I can't let you die here.
God, that's a term I haven't heard in forever.
Oh,
fucking
wow.
Devil Gundam cells. Ugh.
But the young master, what he really needs is your strength. Please help him, I beg you. Baron, bind, let's move out.
We got this, boys. We activate protocol. Fuck it.
Ooh. Faye, you wanna move? I mean, I know you're kind of. Faye?
That noise is not good.
No. Oh. Stop it! Stop.
Where is it? Where's that A sharp noise? I'm just waiting for the game to do it.
Oh! We've got an actual fleet surrounding us. Back with Bart. By the way, the Yggdrasil has a giant gear-sized steering wheel.
I'm sorry, who is their designers and where can I contact them?
Surrounded, huh? How are repairs? The main engine and effectments oscillators are mostly unharmed. The designer is Bart.
Yeah, yeah.
But the electrical connections between them are wasted.
Homie's just sitting there like, this helm does nothing, but I'm here for the coolness.
We're bypassing the main connections and trying to scrape together all the energy we can. Actually, to try and be like devil's advocate, I could see this being like, if there's like a technical failure and they need to pilot it another way, this could be like their failsafe for like, all right, someone get in the gear and handle it like that.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But it'll only give us 70% of our usual maximum power at best. You could have just said 70% max or something.
Or 70% of our power.
The propulsion drills are not damaged, but if the sand can't be granulated, they might as well be.
Ah, so they too participate in Sandcoin.
We'll make battle speed 3, only barely. Sig, what's Gibbler's Mr. Puniverse got to say? He's been quiet since the first surrender demand. Playing hardball.
Yup.
You can't gran your sand, you're not really living.
Right?
All personnel to battle stations. Breakthrough is planned after the connections are up. Young Master. Sig, listen. Surrendering isn't going to change Nissan's fate. We'll lose the Yggdrasil, the core of our power in saving Ov and Margie. I know it looks bad, but you can still count on us. Well said, young master. This old man will follow you to the pits of hell.
God, I just can't help but like see like Mason in his young days just dressed really sharp and just this massive rifle and arm going, I'll see you all in hell. And that was the day he retired.
Mason is literally just an alibi.
Right.
Sorry, old Mason. I'm not dying today. Besides, they don't look like they're gonna hit us. It sure looks that way. Perhaps they have political motives that involve Margie or the young master.
So I want to take a moment. I don't know if anybody else noticed it in stream, but when the dialogue box isn't moving and it's stationary, the actual game speed increases by like 5%. If you can hear it in the music too. Watch. Just hear it right now.
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
A little bit.
Just go woo!
I think it's because it's trying to render all the stuff on screen for the scene.
Yeah.
And that's slowing the game down.
Engine limitations.
But they're forgetting one thing. Young master, emergency connections are complete. Use the engine as you wish.
Oh god.
I'm gonna jump this thing over their fleet and it's gonna be sweet.
Pretty much.
I would love if someone somehow, if the Tony Hawk Underground modding community happens to somehow get the gear models in there next. Because they put like everything in there. If they could put like Weltall or Brigadier on a skateboard doing mech twists, that would be amazing.
I think Brigadier would be a lot better for that.
Yes, it would be more fitting with Bart's personality.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, that's basically it. Bart's trying to hype beast up in here. One enemy gear engaged. Direct course. Enemy vessel engine noise increasing. Speed increase. Steering noise confirmed. Course change. Taking evasive action. Commander.
Yeah, you're in high spirits, you little chuff.
Can't help it, huh? All divisions, holding pattern canceled. Resume attack. Bow torpedo tubes 1 through 3, Namthal missile. Set 1 and 2 for homing, 3 for anti-radar. Tubes 4-6, Makara Mark 5 SAM torpedoes. After acquiring target, set all to passive homing. All units begin defensive fire, aim for the main ship. Oh, wait! Explosions along the perimeter of the fleet confirmed. Multiple vessel destruction noises. High energy reactions. What kind of gain is this? Commander, I can't believe this! This gear? It's like reactive rounds are flying around. Calm down. Put the analyzed picture on the monitor.
Just Weltall, just
Yes,
fucking...
sir.
Weltall just is fucking dabbing on everybody.
That is... What is it? What's got Ramses so spooked?
Oh shit!
Oh! So we're about to see one of the best sequences in this whole fucking game right here.
So it's a Pokken.
Look at this shit. Oh!
Fucking Bahamut over here.
What happened? Is it headed here? Ooh. That gear. No mistake, it's him. Demon of Elgru. Miang, let's go.
Time to beat feet.
Commander, please wait, Commander!
Yeah, she's up to something.
She does know Groff?
Yeah? I would literally be shitting myself right now.
I think Bard is pretty close, not gonna lie. Look at this thing. Are you strong? What? Who are you?
This Bart inside of his head. Thank God I'm wearing the brown pants today.
No, he always wears white pants, unfortunately.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hope you drink a lot of the water, buddy.
No, he only drank sand.
Oh, that frame rate.
Yeah, unfortunately. I asked, are you strong? Literally flings it from his mouth.
Just grabs that spitball and flicks it.
Nothing personnel, kid. Behind me. What are you suddenly attacking me for? Fine, then play dumb. You, strong... Huh?
Oh!
Yeah, the crazy-ass energy angel wings, which might be something I might have taken inspiration from in a certain something in my tabletop.
Too busy being awestruck at this fucking scene.
Oh, it gets better. You there, pirate boy. That's right. Weren't you with that punk Faye? No, I don't know him. But even if I did, I sure wouldn't tell you. Good. Then you won't mind if I take care of him. I owe him greatly. Here we fucking go.
Alright, who are we controlling?
Look at this shit. Don't blink. I finally found you. Now, I must challenge you.
I blinked.
Watch this.
Yo! Yo!
Yeah! This can't be.
Excuse me while
monster.
that Sasuke meme you.
That's literally what's going on. Oh!
Oh shit!
Look at how much is left, or how little is left of his robot. Damn you! If it weren't for you. Good thing the pilot cockpit isn't in the head.
No shit!
And he just kicks him the fuck aside. Woo! And now... keep back. Oh yeah!
Fucking yo!
Yeah. That's how you introduce a character. Commander, let's pull out. Don't do anything unwarranted, Miang. I still have one arm. We're pulling out. That mad dog seems to have a new toy to play with. Like, there's Malos, there's Metalface, and then there's this motherfucker. This absolute Chad.
Jesus.
Like, Ramses was introduced to us as the most prominent big bad aside from Groff, and he literally gets used as a dog toy. Look at this shit!
This is fucking glowing ass energy.
You literally have to pull me out of here because I am missing most of my max limbs. Well, now that my motor coil's warmed up, let's get on to the main event. Today's my unlucky day. Why does this have to happen now? Oh well, let's get it over with. And we literally get a second battle transition.
Right.
So,
How you want to do this?
how you want to do this? How you think we gonna... I mean, that's something.
Question mark?
Yep, no name. No name given. Remember, you have death blows, you got wild smile. That might do something. You never know.
I feel like it might be pointless, but...
Who knows? Accuracy and evasion down. You never know. You never know.
You were fucking with me right now, and you were having
Square, triangle.
fucking joy.
Come on, you got this. You got this. You can do this. You can beat this. You can win. You can. Oh. Hold on. That looks familiar, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Jesus.
Both of those attacks hit for cap. Young Master, you took nearly 20k damage in one turn. Engine ready for full power. Jericho, give me the helm over here.
Well, now my pants are also red. Yeah?
First mate, now with the effect pins out of order, if you run at full speed, the ship won't be able to stand the friction. It can jump due to the Bernoulli effect on the wing surfaces instead.
Hi, where did you learn this word, and why are you using it incorrectly?
First mate! Never mind that, the Yggdrasil is nothing without the young master. Full power, maximum speed.
Whatever, fuck it. I'm pretty sure whoever's translating it didn't, you know... didn't quite understand that that's not correct.
I mean, again, they probably didn't have someone like we have here with you who understands a lot of these, like, naval terms and shit.
No, that's physics.
I mean, that too.
But, yeah.
They're asking what's not correct.
He's supposed to be using Coriolis instead of Bernoulli. Because the Bernoulli effect is technically not even a thing, it's a principle. And I guess it would technically apply to it, but it's more of a Coriolis effect.
Nerd!
Because you're trying... what he's more or less trying to do is push the center of gravity and the motion upward to just literally...
By the way...
right into him.
Art just gets the fuck out of there.
Yup. Stomping that boy. Bah!
Drop a fucking boat on him!
Oh, that frame lag.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here.
You'd think they'd fix it in the emulation.
I think that's because of the emulation, because I don't think it was this bad on the physical.
Fair enough.
I know there was some frame drops, but not this bad. Young Master, are you okay?
I'm gonna lose my fucking shit if the fucking red just comes up and slices the thing in half and goes, "You think that stopped me, bitch?"
Don't overdo it, Sig. Trying to make our ship fly? When we get back, it'll take a month to get this heap of junk working again.
Yeah?
You seem to be okay. Sheesh. What was that monster anyway?
It'll take you a month to get this nut sand out of the sand valves.
Ooh. Sig, what's going on? What? The ship? The engine should have fallen out, but...
Yo. Was I right? That he's literally about to just pick this bitch up?
What in the hell?
You think that'll stop me, fuck boy?
Boy!
Whoa! Let's fucking go!
This is the...
You got boats? You got boats? I got boats too! Let me show you!
Oh, that's the good shit. This is how you do it!
Oh!
But wait!
Titanic that bitch in half!
Wait! Oh! That was pretty interesting.
You just gave me my morning coffee!
But dropping a warship on me is cheating. Take it back.
God! Why are you so cool?
And he throws it back at Bart. Sig! Mason! Ugh. The sand pump, effect fins, and propulsion drills are all out of commission. What the fuck is working at this point?
Nothing.
Main engine, support engine, engage the auto scram. Switch power to batteries. Output ratio 0.5. Operating time 500. The third bridge! It's ruined! The hangar section, the armament section, and even the pressure shell have been destroyed. We can't stop the sand from flowing in.
Oh, she'll become one with sand now.
Closing section down completely and commence independent operation. Then damage control won't be able to move. The hole won't be covered. That's all right. Either way, it's impossible to save the entire ship. Our priority is to secure the bridge. Gather everyone into the bridge immediately. Hyuga. No, you're Shitan now. You need to get out. I'll have Mason guide you to an escape pod.
Now it's a time to reveal my true, or now it's time to reveal my true identity as a sand dolphin.
Jesus Christ.
Good fucking god, that's a good one.
I cannot leave you all like this. We have no right to keep you here and get you involved. If you see Kara and Miang, make sure you pay him back for me. Mason, please show him the way. This way, please.
Gives the middle flipper as he flies out the window. This is what, mid to late era PS1?
It came out in 97, 98, so I say more like early mid.
Okay.
Sigrid!
Fucking hot in here.
I mean, we also got kind of hyped up, so that probably doesn't
Very
help.
true, very true.
Because holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, everything from the Dora appearing onward was just
pound after pound of awesome.
I'm being carried by the wind to the vicinity of the border. What is that?
That's Doran being dead.
Oh,
Yup.
look at that. I wonder if Vanderkamp's wallet is still on him.
Yeah, to be honest with you, if I was in Shidan's position, I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna loot that body.
Or you just loot the whole thing. The Dora. So it was stationed here. That was careless of me. But its condition. It is just like the others that he destroyed.
Just a smoldering mess of done.
Save current data?
Yo.
This seems like a good spot to end the stream.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that, because this is very much, I get this feeling if we keep going, this is gonna be a lot of shit going on here.
This is the end of basically one of the first major arcs of Disc 1, as I've been saying.
So thank you all for coming to the stream, thank you all for the commentary, and thank you all for watching.
Oh, this is only going to get more crazy from here, man.
Yup, oh my god.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
When an RPG asks you to save when it's no save point, you know shit is either going to get real or it has just gotten real.
Well, once again, thank you all for watching and stay true to yourselves. Have a good night.
Yeah.